Welcome, folks, to Pokemon Stadium. We're back with a little bit more Pokemon now this time. We'll be going through Pokemon Stadium 1, the gym leaders, Gym Castle, where we'll be doing a rental randomizer. If you didn't know, this is Gen 1, where a lot of mistakes are made, and a lot of things have been changed since this time. This is before the special attack and special defense were a thing, before crit rate was fixed. This is back in the day when your crit was based on your speed, and your special defense, special attack that was existing in Gen 2 is all in one stat called special. So let's just say is an interesting dilemma, and also the fact that binding moves like wrap, bind, ironically, um, and fire spin exist, and if you're faster than your opponent, you can prevent your opponent from attacking. So, though you'll be seeing Pokemon animations you've never seen in a hot while because of how things have been with the Pokemon game companies, but you'll see quite a bit of, I would say in quotes, interesting decisions they've made in the whole gaming series. So, with that to do, let's get into it. Obviously, this is a very old game, so if there are graphical glitches, uh, just be aware of that. Also, since we're not really doing this a legit way, I may occasionally save state because it has been known to crash, and I'm not just being a little baby hoo-ha that doesn't want to like lose. But yeah, we'll be doing the Gym Leader Castle. So we'll start off like the classic with Brock and then Misty and then Lieutenant Surge. But we'll be doing hopefully all the way to the end where we'll do this. We'll do rentals only, which are interesting at least. And then the interesting part of this, the random part, which is this part. Obviously you see Grumpig, not a part of Gen 1. But we're gonna see what our first Pokemon is. And our first Pokemon for the whole gym castle, no, not the whole gym castle, but for Brock at least is. Alright, I can deal with that. That's actually not that bad. If you don't know, pre-evolutions are actually better than their evolution counterparts sometimes. Supposedly, obviously, but their stats are not there. Pokemon Stadium is a way to compensate for the evolutions by giving them stronger moves, but the evolved forms have turbo moves. And now we have potentially a first cheerleader in our team. But yeah. Let me see. Where are you? Right, there you go. Found you. See? It has Body Slam, Surf, and Blizzard. With Amnesia, which is really good. Alright, the next Pokemon. Oh wow, we're actually getting a decent team. When I originally did this, I did this as like a test to see if it even functioned, and I did not get a good team. Mind you, Aerodactyl's not that great, but at least with the moveset. But how can I say this? Well, now we have an evolution. Now you get to see what I'm talking about. Let's just say, I did a test run and I made it farther than I wanted to make it to. Alright. So far, not bad Pokemon, at least in my opinion. Oh, Jolteon. Let's see. And Jolteon has... Yikes. That's gonna be gross. And the last Pokemon is Machop. I want to scream. Which is ironic because I had the Machamp as my as one of my Pokemon, and now I have its Prio. So we're gonna do register because in case, let's say we make it through this gym, we're gonna continue using the same team until we crash and burn, essentially speaking. So that's the general gist of it. Despite this being a rock gym, bug Pokemon. Also, I may be pressing buttons by mistake here and there because I'm doing this on controller, so I do have the controller in a weird way. So if you see me doing like this whole menu thing, it's probably because I'm trying to figure out what controls I have. Actually, let me reselect. That'd be nicer. We're gonna do Machop in the lead. We're gonna do Aerodactyl, and then we're gonna do Dratini. Or not Dratini, Dragon Air. I don't even know my own evolutions. Also, let's get rid of this bad boy here. Boop, he's gone.
We bring you this battle live from Gym Leader Castle.
There we go.
How will our intrepid challenger fare against the best of the best?
Let's see what we got. So, luckily this gym's not that bad. Or at least this trainer's not that bad because it's the bug trainer and there's only so many good bugs. Well, actually, there's no good bugs in this game. In a way. Even though you already tell that Machop is super fucking slow. But, how should I put it? Our bug types are not that great in this game, unfortunately. Also, little side note. All types are either special or physical.
What now?
There's no special physical split that exists from Gen 4. So, if you want an easy way to remember it, all the EV evolutions and Dragon are special. So you have Water, Electric, and Fire, which are special. You have Dark, that's special, which Dark doesn't exist in this game right now. You have Psychic is special. And then technically Fairy would be special, because Fairy doesn't exist in this game. So, and then everything else is physical. Poison, Bug, Ghost, fun fact. So all those special attackers with Ghost moves, like Shadow Ball with Gengar, non-existent. But yeah, we're gonna go through the whole BS of Pokemon Stadium to see how well we go, because just to note, this game was made kind of like a Pokemon Revolutions, if anyone remembers that game, where you you make like a copy of your Pokemon into Pokemon Stadium, like you would in Revolution from your DS to Revolution. And the idea would be you would use your custom Pokemon to go through stuff. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We're gonna do Rental Randomizer, which is the whole gist of this, where we'll do
the intense battle continues.
Alright, let me see something here.
Now.
Oh yeah, and also the best part about this game is the announcer.
Good
For anyone who's wondering. I've always, at least in Pokemon games, like in Revolution and stuff, the announcer's been the best of the best.
Oh, it's down. And there goes the battle.
Yeah, unfortunately there's nothing we can do about the announcer's voice, so if he seems a bit abrasive, I can always lower it a little bit, but... First fight, not hard, Bug Boy, we're against you. Hopefully not get decimated. Now we're on to the lad. The boy, who still doesn't have Rock-type Pokemon. I feel like I've been cheated out of a Rock-type Pokemon. We'll start with Dragon. Yeah, Dragonair this time. I know I sounded like I had a moment. Oh yeah, the yellow glowing is me that I've already selected these Pokemon, so it gives me an idea like, who did you select? Well, there you go. Not really a good Pokemon to select in here. I'll take Machop again, ironically enough, even though he's super slow. But it is what it is.
The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
He's not wrong. Oh, that was Alright. Paris, 4 times a week to fire. Hopefully this hits, because if not, I am not screaming, but I'm going to wallow in pain. This is why we called it Lady Luck. Please help me. Because there's a lot of bullshit that can happen in Pokemon Stadium. And don't worry, this entire playthrough won't be as smooth as it is right now. This is gonna be really rough. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult to say the least. And Fire Blast. Oh, it's not gonna kill. But yeah. And then I think this gen, you can put grass types to sleep with a grass move. You can still burn. Yeah, you can. I think burn fire types, or I might be wrong on that one. Gen 1 was a mistake, but it was a stepping stone to say the least. But as a kid, you can't imagine just looking at the 3D models and you're like, yes, Pokemon's the best, in theory. Yeah, back in the day.
Is it down and out?
Jesus Christ, it looks so morbid when it falls apart.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, it's Oddish.
Ordish.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Dude. As far as I'm aware of, yeah, it's a mistake. Gen 1 was a mistake. Or at least the way they did it was a mistake. There's no such thing as EVs, like I probably mentioned before, in another playthrough of a different Pokemon game, of our rental randomizer, if you haven't checked that out. But, it is a mistake. In a way. And there's no such thing as EVs, there's DVs. Which means you can max out every stat. So, yeah. And that's it. Dragonair carries us yet again. Well, not yet again, because we used Machop last time. Literally just fire away. But yeah, the gyms are not gonna be that easy. This is easy. We're gonna get to like probably maybe past Erica, and then we'll start losing, or maybe even Lieutenant Surgeon. Okay, that was a thing, and start falling apart at that point. So we're gonna do Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and ooh, there's nothing nice for this. The Duckster and the Digster, fucking yikes. Oh, Pigant, Geoster, Charant, and Fetchant. Whatever. The AI naming convention, priceless. I'm just gonna take Dragonair because Dragonair is useful. If you haven't noticed, these nicknames are gonna be very interesting. If not downright hideous. Whoever came up with these nicknames when they were creating the game, it was like, this is gonna be good. And you're like, no, it's not. I don't know who the hell you told you that. Blizzard, oh my god. It will probably not KO because I am like a Prevo, yep. Flying is physical. Gust. Oh yeah, crits. Never mind. Actually, just because I can, and I think I may be faster than everything besides the Ductrio, I'm gonna, or the Diglett actually. Diglett's also fast. I might Amnesia, which will buff my special, which in turn is basically my special defense and special attack just went up. And you might be wondering, what's the whole point of that? Even though it's hitting you physically. Well, Ice is also special, and so is grass. I forgot to. I left out the two EV evolutions of Leafeon and Glaceon. Yikes. And since I'm first, I'm gonna be able to hit it.
Throw it in. Blizzard.
Well, I say hit it in, but
Oh!
it's
Is it
praying
down
that
and out?
accuracy doesn't hurt me. The only thing I have as a saving grace is that Poliwag is faster, in quotes. The Digster. I'm fucked. It's gonna
It
KO.
has to make up for lost ground.
Also, Poliwag's HP
How
being
will
1,
the
2, 3.
Titan Prince affect that?
Interesting. I can count. Can you? And I'm dead.
Earthquake. There, it's a hit.
But yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah, you know what's another status condition I completely forgot to mention? And I realized that our
The next Pokemon is
Our,
being prepped.
Jolteon has it, but I don't have Jolteon with me, is Toxic. It's actually worthless in this game.
Oh, it's Poliwag.
Because what ends up happening is if you Toxic enemy, or if you get Toxic and you switch out, or the enemy switches
The
out,
Pokemon are entirely different.
the Toxic
types.
becomes normal poison. Alright, now I have less accuracy.
Face each other.
And he switched. Oh, he
It's
dug.
burrowed underground.
Well,
Hydro Pump. Oh, the attack missed. What a furious battle.
oh my god. You know what's funny? Earthquake wouldn't actually affect Diglett. This is before
Fighting
the mechanic where if you were underground, you do 2 times damage to the opponent. Well, not 2 times
Pokemon.
damage.
Decent hit.
But if the opponent was underground using Dig, and you used Earthquake, the opponent would in turn get double damage because they're underground.
How's that?
That doesn't exist in Gen
That's
1.
a weak spot.
That actually is faulty. I don't even think it exists in Gen 2, which is worse. So,
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
I bet you it's the Dugster. Oh no, it's Geoster.
Oh, it's Geodude.
I don't know if the AI has an ability to like think for themselves and think like, oh, I'm gonna
The
switch.
10th battle continues.
But as far as I'm aware of,
There it goes.
the AI though
Perfect game.
is interesting. Gen 1 AI is basically like, oh, I have a Psychic move, you're weak to Psychic, let me use Psychic, even though the Psychic move is like Amnesia or Reflect and it won't do any damage. That's how some people cheesed Lance in Gen 1 using a Venonat, or Venomoth, sorry, not Venonat. You need damage. Alright. Somewhat clean, 1 casualty. Well, we're gonna keep using Poliwag. It's not like I'm gonna ban from using Poliwag because that would suck. Not only is it a randomizer, you're not allowed to use a Pokemon that fainted. Ugh, that would be gross. Alright, the idea is that's not who I want. I'm gonna take in Poliwag. We're gonna take in Jolteon, which might be a mistake. Actually, no, we'll take in Dragonair. Jolteon is not usable at this moment. And I'll take in Poliwhirl again. It's just the same squad, just I switched in Dragonair and Poliwhirl's spot. That's it.
Next battle is against Pewter Gym leader Brock. How will the challenger battle Brock's rock hard team?
Rock hard team. Oh yeah, Honest rotating its damn head. Kind of demonically. Ugh. But yeah, 4 times affected. The special is terrible. We should, in theory, KO it in 1 hit.
A bad Pokemon choice.
Alright, cool. Theories work.
Taken down on the word go.
The giant rock snake is gone.
This is a wild one from the word go.
Dude, I will admit, the charm of the animations are, like, I miss them. I'll admit that. I really do miss
This battle is still up in the air.
do miss that.
It's pumped up in special rating.
I need that. Because guess what? Whatever Surf would have done to me originally is going to do less.
The attack wasn't
Yep.
effective.
Slowbro actually is one of the worst, actually not the worst in terms of like worst Pokemon, but actually one of the best Pokemon to use Amnesia, because it has great defense for the most part, and then Amnesia just buffs its special side, which is usually its weaker side, even though I don't think in Gen 1 it's weak. I think in Gen 1 it's actually a lot better, just for the sheer fact that it does need to use like water and psychic moves, so it is a thing. But yeah,
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I'm actually surprised Surf did that much. Actually, Surf did about actually half or more than half. No, yeah, more than half. Did more than half. I don't know why I repeated that twice in my head.
Harsh blow.
There we go.
Oh! Is it down and
Dude, we're
out?
gonna sweep this entire gym with a gym with a Poliwag.
There's a difference in the
kinda
number
happy.
of reserve
That just
Pokemon.
spells that I'm so dead for Lieutenant Surge with all the electric types.
It's Cubo.
Ooh. Mother.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The
Yeah.
battle has become
Also, fun
one-sided.
fact, you may be wondering why I use Body Slam at times.
Randomizer.
Well, physical attack's not that great on Poliwag. That's number one. Number two, if I ever use Body Slam, it's not going to be against a normal type because you can't paralyze a normal type with Body Slam. Which is pretty weird and pretty dumb because it makes Pokemon like Tauros back in the day broken. So, yeah. Made it through Brock at least. Now we're gonna go through Misty, where Jolteon's actually somewhat useful, in theory, obviously. You might be hearing the phrase "in theory" quite a bit in this run. Oh, we got Misty. Oh yeah, in every gym, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go through 4 trainers like always. And we're gonna use the same team like we did because they haven't fainted. The whole gripe with this is the team's random when we all faint, or when I wipe, we use a different team. We use Dragonair. Actually, you know what? I'll give Jolteon some screen time. Dragonair, which might be a mistake. And ooh, actually, I'll bring in Poliwhirl, because at least I resist water moves, and I do have Earthquake for
Here's the
Tentacool or
first
Tentacool.
opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
One of the fastest Pokemons. And then Squirtle.
They strike fighting.
Just let you know, we'll probably never use Double Kick or Pin Missile in our lives. Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
Oh,
And of course I miss.
What will the trainer do now? Good
It's like
hit.
my toss always does 50, so
The
yikes.
intense battle continues.
Oh yeah, we'll probably never use Toxic. We're basically just spamming Thunder in a nutshell, if anyone's wondering.
There it goes. Perfect day.
Thank God.
Down. That didn't take much. What will the next Pokemon be?
What I like about Stadium, not only the fact that it was one of my first games I played as a young little tyke, it's the animations of like their fainting, the way they use certain moves. Because the thing is, a lot of the moves were like, this is what happens. And certain Pokemons had unique animations because they wouldn't naturally do that. But and some had some interesting fainting animations.
Burrowed underground.
Alright, so we're not going to be dumb.
Furious battle.
We're actually going to switch. Fun fact, I am not that stubborn.
Now.
Despite Jolteon being one of my favorites, I think Vaporeon's actually the best in this gen.
Oh, it's Dragonair.
Alright. War Turtleish.
A decent hit. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of
Yes,
battle?
because I actually have Thunderbolt, which is a
Go
lot more
into
accurate.
battle post.
Less power, because it's coming off of Dragonair, because Dragonair is more of a physical attacker.
Smack the weak spot.
But yeah, there you go. More accuracy. I got the paralysis,
It's
which I'm
Burrow
surprised.
underground again.
I'm surprised it's burrowing.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I'm gonna use Thunder Wave because it's gonna be slower anyways, so I'm not gonna hit anything.
Into Thunder Wave. The move failed to click.
Yep. Big.
What's that?
Oh no, my bones.
There, it's a hit. The intense battle
Alright. I had no items, no nothing.
Wow, that's an
This
effective
generation was rough.
hit. Oh!
You had
Is it
your
down now?
Executor, Chansey, Snorlax, Tauros,
There's a
Alakazam,
difference in the
Mewtwo.
number of reserve Pokemon.
Dragonite's not really an OP carrot Pokemon in this game, even though it has no Dragon Stab. Oh,
The remaining Pokemon
now I can
count
kind of
is
address
3
this.
to 1.
So
Battle has
notice
become
how
one-sided.
Poliwag's
Combat
color is
may
slightly
be
different from
tough.
the one that we have. Wow, it's
What's
faster
this?
than Dragonair. What the fuck?
Good hit.
In this game, there's no such thing as shinies
What'll it do?
or anything like that. So the discolored Pokemon are not really shinies. They're an interesting code where if depending on the nickname of your Pokemon, we're gonna just YOLO it with a Hyper Beam.
Now,
It will change the color of it in Stadium. So you're gonna see some interesting Pokemons that their palettes are not correct by any means.
savage hit.
And of course it didn't KO. So if I KO'd, I didn't have to recharge. Fun fact. Hyper Beam is one of those like, oh, if you KO'd, you don't have to recharge the next turn, but I didn't KO, so I'm gonna have to recharge. And
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
yep, AI is gonna KO me. Or gets paralyzed, please,
And
of
make
course.
a move.
Never mind.
A psychic blast. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh!
And there it
it's
is.
Down.
The whole bump
The
as it
next
falls his head.
Pokemon is being pressed.
Not really, it's actually
They
just Jolteon
strike
again.
fighting poses. Here's a Pokemon chip. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2 to 1.
Thank you, announcer.
Combatants are making sparks fly.
Can't count, and I'm the only one making sparks fly because I'm electric type. So,
Oh,
and I
it's
miss,
that
so it
hit.
doesn't matter. And I'm gonna get put to sleep
Hypnosis.
because I think Hypnosis accuracy is
Oh no, it's still asleep.
impeccable for the opponent.
Falling asleep is going to make
Yikes.
this a one-sided fight.
Yeah,
They go into battle poses. It's fast asleep.
may I add? Oh
It
no.
pumped up its special
Not that.
rating. Neither
May I
one
add
is
also that
succeeding
sleep is
in
one of the worst statuses next to freeze. Freeze, if you're ever frozen in Gen 1, it basically means that Pokemon's gone.
It woke up.
So, fun fact if you didn't know that. Freeze was like an end-all be-all. You're not getting out of that unless you get hit with a fire-type move. You're not getting out. That Pokemon's basically gone. Sleep was worse because it took a turn to wake up, as you've noticed with Jolteon. Jolteon woke up, didn't do anything, and then Poliwag got to move. Unlike the current gens that we have, or after Gen 1, sleep was considered the waking up from sleep was considered the turn, which is terrible. The only usable status, at least for the most part in this game, in Gen 1, was paralysis. Paralysis was like the end-all be-all best thing, besides sleep, obviously. But not a lot of reliable sleepers, so obviously everyone went for paralysis for the most part. You know, just because I'm a lunatic, Poliwhirl, even though I know its stats are... Well, its speed is not that bad. That's the only thing. Oh, I think it shares... Yeah, it shares the same speed as Poliwag. Yikes. And my speed is slower. God damn. Maybe a mistake, but I'll take Aerodactyl with me. And, I'm gonna take Dragonair, because Dragon... Not the greatest typing in this game, but at least it's a it's at least a buffer in a way. Because the only weakness Dragon has in this gen is Ice, because the only Dragon move in Gen 1 is Dragon Rage, which does 40 damage always, regardless of stats.
Here's the first boost. A decent hit.
So, yep. Oh, great.
The smoke screen went
No,
up.
my accuracy stopped. I have 2 eyes though.
What a furious battle.
Let's switch. Should have started off with Dragonair, honestly.
Combatants
Oh, yeah,
face each other.
what else can I think of
Here's
Gen
a
1?
Pokemon chain.
Because Gen 1 is just a mess on its own. And I'll probably remember
Oh, it's
stuff.
Dragonite.
Oh yeah, like stats. You can actually increase your stats so far that you
What
roll
now?
over. So instead of going,
Accuracy
I think the max was 999. You go 9. Let's say you're like
Will this
975 or something like that, and you
Pokemon
increase your,
change the
let's say,
flow of
attack one more. Do it from 975 or something like that, like I said, to 1 or like 15. You actually can roll
What's
over
that?
your stats to be even worse,
Yes, it's working.
which is terrible. It doesn't work for lowing though.
It used Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed.
And Thunder Wave,
The intense battle
unlike
continues.
nowadays, which I think in Sword and Shield was changed,
They strike
it
fighting
would lower your
poses.
speed by 75%, I think, if I'm correct,
Thunderbolt.
instead of 50.
Oh,
And
the
thanks for all the
attack missed.
smoke screens, which you keep spamming.
What's this?
Motherfucker. How much smoke do you have inside you?
Pokemon feeling it. Neither one is conceding an inch. The commands are issued.
Though I do miss the announcer. The announcer
There we
exists
go.
in this gen, well,
That's
Stadium
not
1,
bad.
Stadium 2, and Pokemon Revolution, I believe.
What'll it do? The attack wasn't effective.
Uh-huh.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Please.
Now,
Please KO.
miss the target.
Never mind. That was a mistake. This was a mistake. If I get rolled over by a Seadra named CC, I'm gonna...
Down.
My accuracy,
Both
my
Pokemon
speed...
appear equally fit.
Let me guess, you're gonna use smokescreen on this turn because you're predicting I'm gonna switch. Because, fun fact, sometimes the AI cheats in a way. They kinda, I don't know if they read your inputs, but they're cheat your pumpkin eater sometimes. Alright, he didn't cheat.
What's that?
Pokemon
It didn't
AI
do much damage.
sometimes goes against you and kind of cheats in a way.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
I hope.
They strike fighting poses. What's this? Oh, the attack!
But of
missed.
course.
What'll it do?
Stop.
Accuracy took a hit.
Stop. With his
What a
accuracy.
furious battle.
Which is funny because there's no such thing as perfect accuracy in Gen
They
1.
go into battle
In Gen
mode.
1, there's actually a like 99.97 or 7 where to miss, despite the move being 100% accurate in quotes.
What's that?
So moves like Earthquake, Tackle, which I think Tackle ends up not being 100% eventually
Neither one
later
is
gens, but
conceding an inch.
anything that's a 100% accurate, it's
The
not 100%
commands
accurate
are
actually,
issued.
but we'll see.
What's this? Good hit.
I'm just spamming Earthquake because this is the best I can do. Or at least the best I could do with the lack of accuracy I have. Jesus Christ, I'm being attacked.
The attack wasn't effective.
Hope you folks enjoyed your bubble bath.
The intense battle continues.
Oh, intense exploding bubble bath.
Now,
Alright, now that the Seadra or
Pokemon
CC is
returns
slower,
to its Pokeball.
I can switch. Everyone's in the Pokeball because we're Pokemon.
What now?
Seadra, who unfortunately
That was weak.
is decent in quotes, but not really,
How will
because it doesn't
this
have a
loss
lot of good
affect
moves.
the outcome?
And eventually becomes Kingdra in the next gen though. But unfortunately Kingdra has like, its stats
There
are
we go.
even across the board for the most part,
Smack the weak
which
spot.
makes it not
It's
great,
finally
but not
taken
terrible.
down.
It's not terrible at anything, but it's not fantastic at anything
The
else.
next Pokemon is being
Which is a
prepped.
shame because it eventually becomes a pretty scary Swiss swimmer and it has the dawning type of Dragon
Oh,
Water.
it's Jigglypuff. It has to make up
Fucking
for lost
jig.
ground. This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Uh-huh. You said it, announcer.
What's next? Oops, it's paralyzed.
Me paralyzing it is me giving me a chance to
Brilliant flash.
land crits.
The move failed to
So
click.
this person's gimmick is just
What a
accuracy
furious
drops.
battle.
I don't like you. How about that?
They strike fighting poses. There's the attack. A savage hit.
Yeah, pretty much. Kendra's
What's
just looking
this?
cool.
A decent
Though I'll
hit.
admit, I do use Kendra, and I use a
Neither
cheap set
one
that does
is
require a lot of
conceding
setup.
an inch. They go into battle poses.
Which the setup is whole, like you set up rain, you have focus energy, and then you have the ability to sniper with a scope lens. And in that aspect, you crit 100%
Hit the
like
weak
that
spot.
Jigglypuff just did. Because
Oh,
logic.
Is it down and out? What will
And
the
then,
next Pokemon be?
Sure, we'll summon Aerodactyl. We
Now.
haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, it's
Before
paralyzed.
flying became a detriment to a lot of Pokemon.
are entirely different types.
When flying in a game was actually cool.
The combatants face each other.
How should I put it? Wow, I can't believe I missed with takedown.
What now?
Why?
It
Thank
didn't
you.
work. The intense
You know,
battle continues.
how about I just fly and show everyone the animation for flying?
Commands are
Even though
issued.
Aerodactyl's already flying. I think Dugtrio or Dodrio, not Dugtrio,
Paralyzed on the spot.
Doduo or Dodrio are
Fireworks
funny
are
when they
flying
fly.
in this battle.
There's no explanation for it, but it's just funny.
Here comes the aerial attack.
Yes, victory.
There, it's
But yeah, I used to set up a Kingdra set. It was
down.
dumb, but at the same time required a lot of setup where it was like
There's
focus
only
energy.
one Pokemon left in reserve.
You had rain dance sometimes because you need to set up your own rain.
Oh,
Pit, pit,
it's
pit. Fucking Christ. I'm sorry. Yeah, pit, pit, pit.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2
Let
to
me do
1.
this for myself
The
in case
tenth battle continues.
Aerodactyl faints.
It's more resistant to physical.
Reflect and lights. I think light screens in this game, or if not, reflect.
Lightning stand attack.
Wow.
Accuracy took a hit.
Unlike the previous gens where they only last for like 5 turns or 8 turns if you have the light clay, they last forever in this game. So, fun fact, get used to that.
They strike
As I
fighting poses.
will get destroyed by that probably too. But back to the Kingdra set that I can never finish because something dumb happens. Or something not dumb, but maybe something interesting or worth explaining happens.
The move failed to click. Neither one is
It was a really dumb set
conceding
where
an
you could spam Drago Meteor and Hydro Pump, I think it was, or Surf for accuracy's
inch.
purposes.
There's the attack.
And the idea was
Block the weak
you ignore a special attack drop from Draco Meteor, which is one of the strongest dragon moves out there, with a crit.
And there goes
So every time you
the
crit, you ignore the fact that your stats have been dropped, and just keep hitting the opponent for super hard, or for super hard. For super hard sounds really dumb. But you basically are hitting the opponent hard enough to where they can feint or close to fainting. It required a lot of setup, a lot of dumb amount of setup, but it was worth it when it did well. Oh my god, my favorite water type, Mankey. Or Mankir, Goldmer, Meowmer, Nightmare, Fairymer, which is funny because eventually it does become a fairy. Polymer, Polymer, that's funny. Dragonair. I don't know who to go for, actually. Jolteon, why not? And we'll do Machop, but it'll be a mistake. Honestly. I think Machop's gonna be a mistake that I choose, but
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this. What kind of battle can we expect to see?
yeah. I don't know, I liked Kingdra. Only weakness I had it was Dragon. And eventually it was Fairy, obviously, afterwards. But guess who else shares that typing? One of my favorite legendaries, Palkia. So, and then another favorite of my Pokemon that share this typing is Dragovish from Sword and Shield. So, funny enough, I like Dragon Water types. They're just very interesting. Don't know why. The idea that you only have two weaknesses technically, Dragon and Fairy, which Dragons usually have to watch out because you can learn the Ice move. Or that you've had Dragon moves, so it's really just Fairy. Or the case for Dialga, with the counterpart from Palkia. It had like a ground move that you could potentially use. Or it just hits hard in general, so. I don't know, there's something about Dragon Water that's appealing to me.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Oh dude, Meowth and Persian, the critting machines in this game.
What now?
Take Persian, give it oh, is there gimmick multi-hitting moves? Interesting. Wow. 5 times? Wow, they got max damage? Fuck that noise. I'll never get that unless I got Skill Link. But I don't know. So it's a weird thing that I like that Water Dragon has no power. What's this? Also, like I was saying earlier, the crit machines here in front of us. Meowth and Persian, if they have, or at least Persian, for example, has Slash, because of Persian's speed, it'll more than likely crit. So that was the whole game with Persian. But the downside was, well, 2, 3, 4.
Hit the weak spot.
Yep.
Oh, it's down.
What did I say?
The next Pokemon is being pressed.
I'll bring him out Chop because it's paralyzed. But yeah, crit machines because there's speed and Slash is like a higher crit rate. Luckily though, if they raise their attacking stats, crit never apply the attacking stats in Gen 1. Oh wow, we're actually seeing this switching. Oh please let it be. It's Polymer, fuck. Why do you gotta be you, Polymer? Oh yeah, the best fighting type move by the way, Submission. Which also does recoil.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Yeah. Luckily, crits didn't apply your raised attack stats. So, like, if you do Swords Dance and then you crit, the Swords Dance doesn't matter.
What'll it do?
The only thing that was beneficial to crits is not only did they do, I think, ×2 of your damage. Jesus Christ. It bypassed Reflect, any defense boost you had, and stuff, so it was usable.
The intense battle continues.
I don't remember what's Body Slam's paralysis rate. Or if I can even paralyze if I'm slower. Dude, Poliwhirl doing the whole fuck it. The whole wind up just to do a punch. And it's not even a slap, it's a punch.
What's this? Boom!
I'm glad we didn't get a paralysis apparently on this Poliwhirl. Or Polymer.
Combatants face each other.
Get around, wind up, and punch. Punch. That's a normal. Usually multi-hitting moves will always hit for at least 2. And if you get lucky, 5. Or if you have this ability Skill Link, it hits 5 all the time. If it hits, obviously. If the move hits, it will go for 5.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
A few Pokemons have that ability, whether it's Chinchino or Mincino, or if it's Cloyster and Shellder, or lovely Megas that don't exist anymore, Mega Heracross. And there he goes. I can't believe we actually won with a mistake. It's like a mistake child, except he has abs and no clothes on and has like a weird three-headed thing on his head. Dorsal fins, we'll call him, because we're in the water type gym. It's a child with abs running around in my team. Alright. The idea is, let's not fuck around with this. We'll do... We'll do Jolteon, Dragonair for safety, and I might take Aerodactyl just because of the speed, even though it's weak to water. Let's see what does Poliwag have. Actually, you know what? As dumb as that, as weird as it sounds, let me take Poliwag first, Jolteon, and Dragonair. If you remember my explanation about Amnesia, you know what's gonna happen next. Which, if you weren't here, we're gonna buff our special so we can become a god. In quotes, obviously. Since we're faster, we can buff our special. Or they switch. Wow, already? That's concerning. That's her ace. Why?
It pumped up its special rating. Are they testing each other's strength?
That's a good question. One more. I would need 3 to max out, in quotes. But that's why. Alright. And it critted. Of course it did. Wow! This is the stadium for you. Starmie, the fastest thing known to man, critting, and then... Okay, wait, so that's... Amnesia didn't matter, and my second Amnesia was not gonna matter. It didn't matter when I died, so, or fainted, in-game. Alright, let's see this. Of course. I want to screw... Oh yeah, paralyzed electric types, by the way. Because that's a thing. The paralyzed electric types. And then it's going to go first, so it has a chance of critting. With Bubble Beam. Luckily, Jolteon Special is nothing to sneeze at. I'm glad the stadium is introducing itself very early in how much bullshit's gonna happen. But, you know what? I expected this. I can't get upset. Also, the fact that we get to see Starmie in its glory, where it has a second Staryu, such as speaking, attached to its back and it's just spinning. Which is cool. It gave it a little bit of life. And everything. Damn right.
The next Pokemon is being pressed.
Starmie's a good Pokemon though.
Oh, it's Staryu.
How shocking she brought all 3 Pokemon from the end. Ow. Sorry, I hit myself. How shocking that she brought all 3 Pokemon from the anime into this fight. She brought Staryu. She brought Starmie, which are the thanks game, which are both from the game, because she has a Staryu and a Starmie in the game.
What'll it do?
And then not only that, she has Psyduck, who's from the anime. I find this pleasantly surprising, even though I may be missing this thunder. Oh, never mind. Jolteon is proving otherwise, but it may live, yeah, because of all the special drops. Yeah, Jolteon, you are not worth keeping in this. Not keeping as alive at this moment on the team. And bye.
Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out?
You know what? I'm kind of happy that I got to see her like anime quotes team. But yeah, that was nice to know, or nice to look at. There she is. There's Dragonair, even though there's no genders in this game except for 3 Pokemon. Which is Mr. Mime or Mr. Padoy. Mr. Mime. Recover. Coward. Or the Nidoran, male and female. Those are the only few Pokemon. No, it's not 3, it's technically 7. Because there's the Nidorans, which is both male and female, and then they have their counterparts with Nidorino, Nidora, or Nidorina, sorry, I had a moment there, and Nidoqueen and Nidoking. So you have your counterparts. And then let me throw away this. I don't trust myself. And then you have Mr. Mime, who didn't technically have a gender, but since it's referred to as Mr. Mime, it was implied that it's male. Which is kind of weird, because you could have, wow, that doesn't matter. Of course I'm paralyzed. Good thing I paralyzed, though. But yeah, they're the only Pokemons that have genders, technically, in Gen 1. Because genders don't get introduced until Gen 2. And then we have that weird aspect where you could have a female Mr. Mime. But, oh well. Just like how you can have a female Machamp or a male Gardevoir. Even though I think Gardevoir is like a knight, technically, so. But yeah, there we go. Missy's done. Clean cut. Even though we almost lost the fight, technically. We almost lost the fight because of my dumb antics of thinking, oh, maybe I could just boost past this. Oh, crit, by the way. If you forgot about the whole mechanic of critting. There we go. We got the gym badge. Alright, now we can technically, I think it was use Flash. Now we got Lieutenant Surge. Things might go downhill. Because if you haven't noticed, our entire team, half of our team is weak to electric. And a little side note, oh well, even though he has water types. I was gonna say side note, Charles is weak to ice. Because fire did not resist ice in this gen. I'll just bring in Jolteon, Dragonair, and Poliwhirl. Okay. So much for electric. Even though I think the only electrics in this game are the Pikachu line, the Voltorb line, Jolteon, the Magnemite line, and who else? Besides Zapdos, obviously. I'm trying to think of someone else that's not Zapdos. I think that's it. Oh no, Electabuzz. Almost forgot about him. He's part of the trio.
What will the trainer do now? Oh, the attack missed. The intense battle continues.
What are the odds? Sure, we'll double kick. I said I would never use this move, but we're gonna use it because I don't trust accuracy on Thunder. And we get to see Jolteon do this weird. And we crit. I feel a little bit better now. Hell yeah.
The next Pokemon is being pressed. Oh, it's Golduck.
Ducklore. What the fuck?
This is a fight between two different
That's
types of
Golduck's
Pokemon.
not. The Golduck's color's not that. Which, fun fact, Golduck's not actually a psychic water. It's only a water type. For those that ever get confused, that Golduck's part psychic.
Pokemon choice.
Even though it can learn psychic moves.
Wow, taken down with one hit.
So good.
There's a difference in the number
I can't
of
believe.
reserve
Can't wait for
Pokemon.
all these Thunders later in the game to be missing. Because that would suck.
Oh, it's Krabby.
Poor Krabby.
The remaining
Crablord.
Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided. There it
Poor
goes.
Krabby and Klingler.
Oops, that's
And
a
well, Gyarados is a little bit better off, but
What now?
What I mean by that, I mean,
What's the weak spot?
unfortunately, there's no. Remember how water's special in this game? Well, Krabby and Kingler and technically Gyarados are physical attackers on the water side, so they kind of suffer with the lack of stab in a way.
Super effective.
So, also Krabby and Kingler are physically defensive, not especially defensive. So, yeah.
And there goes the battle.
Water type Pokemon and Electric Gym, by the way. Water Pokemon in the Electric Gym. Gym. But, oh well. It's over. Fight the Rocker, old man. I realize there's some weird, static that happens every time we transition a screen. That's normal, at least in this emulator. Machop, it's the best option. Might die. Dragonair and Aerodactyl. We're kind of fucking this team.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm.
Yeah,
to
pumped
earn
up
victory.
kid. The Machop, not the song. All right,
Now,
let's see how fucked we are because Machop doesn't have a great special, so
its defense is
and my
down.
defense fell. I'm actually shocked that Screech actually hit because Screech normally doesn't hit sometimes.
Whoa, look
Even
at
though
the
Voltorb and
Pokemon
Electrode,
show.
all they have for them going is speed.
The intense battle
For the most part.
continues.
They do have a decent attacking stat, but for special, but they're mainly speedsters that set up Rain Dance, Reflect, or Light Screen. So, not really known for the power.
How's that? Max the weak spot.
Yes, Max the weak spot
Is it down
of a
and
fast Pokeball. That people say Gen 1 was the best designed
out?
game
What will the
when
next Pokemon be?
you have things like Voltorb and Electrode and Magnemite and Magneton.
Oh, it's Pikachu.
And then you have Pikachu in its glory.
How will the type difference affect that?
Pikachu, the fat boy. Back before he lost all the weight.
Face each other.
Look at that boy.
Vigorous
Just
attack.
chunky as hell.
A savage hit.
But very fast, but doesn't hit too hard, unfortunately. Because obviously this is before Light Ball, before held items, and
Savage attack.
though Pikachu's the mascot,
No, this Pokemon
Um,
is strong.
not strong.
Wow,
Raichu's like
it's
preferred,
just
obviously,
with one
in this
hit.
generation. Though there is a game called Pokemon
There's
Yellow
a
where you do have a
difference in the
Pikachu
number
partner,
of reserve
and that Pikachu
Pokemon.
does follow you, and that's like the earliest you can get a Pikachu, and Pikachu actually learns moves very decently fast.
The remaining Pokemon
And then,
count
fun
is
fact,
3
if you
to
don't
1.
know, Magnemite's
The
only
battle
electric in
has
this game.
become one-sided.
In Gen 2, they add Dark and Steel types. Why they add that? I'm assuming to amend their mistakes they made in Gen 1.
The attack missed.
I can't believe I got this lucky, by the way.
There it goes.
Dark and Steel was kind of like to make amends for some of the shit they made mistakes on in Gen 1.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
If you could miss the second Thunder,
They go into
so I
battle
could
poses.
kind of sweep with a roided kid, that'd be nice.
Oops,
I can't
that's
believe I
not
sweep
in.
with a roided kid with a tail. I just realized also.
Savage
Um,
attack.
but yeah.
Super effective.
Because it was, I would like to think it's an amends for what they did in Gen 1, which is
There goes the battle.
Psychic in Gen 1 has no weaknesses because they didn't program it correctly. And I think the only weakness Psychic had in quotes was Bug type, but Bug was like the worst typing to use in this game. There's no good Bug moves, except for Twinneedle from Beedrill. But so essentially speaking, Psychics had no weaknesses, so Alakazam was like one of the most OP Pokemon in the game. Also, what is this? Sure, we'll take Machop again. We'll take Aerodactyl because he actually resists stuff, and we'll take Poliwhirl. Mistakes may have been made. But yeah. So I'm assuming Dark types were made to make amends for that because Darks are immune to Psychics, and I think Steels are resistant to them. But Steel ends up becoming like a typing for more resistances more than anything. But yeah, Magnemite was only electric in this game and became Steel type in the next gen. Of course I got crit. By Charter. Could have thought of a better name for Charmander, you heathen? Could have named him Jormungand, the serpent who eats, who wraps around the world in North mythology. Oh my god, I had a moment there.
They strike fighting poses. What now?
Owie. A crit. No. Too bad I got a flex on you. There you go. Don't you like how Machop just flexes and shit happens? Oh, you want Earthquake? Flex. I also realize I'm flexing, doing the whole motion of Machop, but no one can see it. Never mind. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like an idiot when I do stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, you can't see that, so. Ponyta. It's Ponyta, you heathen. Even though Ponyta is interesting. Poor guy, he was just reading up names and it was like, oh, okay, so that, I'm gonna assume that's the pronunciation. If we ever get to see another Ekans, he pronounces as Ekans, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So the pronunciation of all Pokemon are not that great. Like that, Aerodactyl. It's so like, what the fuck are we looking at? I'm setting up Reflect just for the damage reduction. Which means, not only do I resist this move, it'll do nothing to me because of Reflect. Recoil. So we're gonna see how much Takedown does after not being able to use it last time. And spin. Oh, I got a crit. Nice. Oh god. There we go, never mind. Recoil is not that bad. I was gonna say, I'm like, I think Takedown's gonna potentially kill me away because recoil is based on how much damage you do to someone. So if you OHKO them, then you will more than likely kill yourself in the process, unless you have a lot of HP. But it's interesting, and even though there's like abilities nowadays to negate recoil, like Rockhead, and I think it's just Rockhead actually. Never mind. I was going to go on some tangent about moves that negate recoil. Well, also Magic Guard in a way I think would do that. I'm not sure because I haven't tested it out. But I don't think so. I think it's just moves in general that Pokemon that have Rockhead negate recoil. Though there are Pokemon that do more damage when there's recoil involved, so with the ability called Reckless. Also, by the way, if this is Gen 2, Thunder would have hit me, I think. In Gen 2, they kind of fix it where I think Earthquake does hit grounded Pokemon that are underground. Thunder hits Pokemon that are in the sky. I can't believe it. Wow. Nidon, female. And it has Thunder. I'm so fucked. I need to be faster. I need to be faster. If not, I'm fucked. And I lose, potentially.
There's just one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down.
Alright, we win, hopefully. Poliwhirl actually takes it out. Cross fingers. Hope to die. There we go. Alright. Little hamster. Shooting out thunders. But yeah, Gen 2, they kind of rectified the whole, like, oh, if you're flying or if you're underground, you cannot get hit. You actually can. I think, or is it Gen 3, I think? I think it's Gen 2. Where you can hit Pokemon that are flying with Gust, or you can hit, obviously, Pokemon's using Dig with Earthquake. So, they kind of, I think, rectified it a little bit. in a way. Look at this team. Literally built on 2-stage evolutions. I'm the only reason I'm taking Aerodactyl because it's... Actually, do I take Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl has 88 special, Poliwhirl has 78. Poliwhirl has Earthquake though. I'm gonna take you know what? We're gonna make a mistake. We're gonna take in Poliwhirl. Let the mistake happen.
Here he is, Lieutenant Surge, the leader of Vermilion Gym and the commander of Electric Pokemon. The
Yep.
challenger better pick
Lieutenant
the
Surge,
battle
who's
Pokemon
actually
with
was a lieutenant in the
focus.
Pokemon War, which is never really expanded upon unless you read like the mangas.
Hit the weak spot.
I kind of figured I was gonna crit it, but not to instant death. Okay,
Word go!
this is looking very
We might be in for
Not
a
good.
one-sided affair.
probably. If this is how it's gonna go.
They strike fighting poses. Oh, it's Dragonet.
So unfortunately, Magneton's not Steel, so I can't take advantage of it.
This is a fight
Steel
between
like
two
quote unquote
different
future Steel
types of
typing.
Pokemon.
But I think Fire Blast should do a decent amount,
Now,
in quotes. Oh, well, I'm not using the
more
physical move.
resistance to physical blows.
That's gonna be a tragedy on my part.
A decent hit.
Wow! We're losing,
A
I think.
furious battle.
I think we're gonna lose. I can't do anything.
Face each
This
other.
team is terrible.
What's next? The attack wasn't effective.
I can't believe we're gonna lose just cause I don't have any ground Pokemon. Well, one, I don't have any ground Pokemon, so I have no
Both
immunities to
Pokemon
electric.
appear equally fit.
But I have nothing to hit this this guy with. Now I gotta pray that I can get crits. Because Magneton's special is actually high, in a way.
There, it's a hit.
Which is why it's not doing much. Magnemite, Magneblonde.
It didn't do much damage.
Yep.
Neither one is conceding an
If you haven't noticed, Pokemon's that if they resist a move, tend to not move. Like if they unfazed by the move, while Pokemon's that are affected by the mood or like super affected by the move are moved, but never mind. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this team because we might have to switch to a different team.
That was weak. The intense battle continues.
Yeah, the intense battle does continue. I'm just gonna deal with Hyper Beam
Fighting poses.
because I have nothing else to hit it with. Even though it's gonna be weakened by, yep, Reflect. And it's decent typing of physical defense.
Right. Thunderbolt.
Hope you guys like that staticky sound because that's gonna happen again.
Oh, is
Of
it
the
down
Thunderbolt.
and out?
Yep.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
And Magneton, I think, is faster than Poliwhirl, so I'm so dead. Actually, no.
Oh, it's
Magneton's
Poliwhirl.
paralyzed. I don't know why I didn't put that intuition in my head.
There's only one
Not gonna win, but-
Pokemon against three. The battle has become one-sided.
Sure, it's not gonna work because it's Reflect. There's Reflect now, but
Earthquake.
we'll see. We can try. We can live with the dream. Nope. Yep. Bye, guys.
There it goes.
That was a proper,
Super effective.
not a proper end to a fight.
Wow, taken down with one hit. And there
All right, now we get to the whole point of this rental randomizer now, where yep, the victory music. Yeah, I was not gonna win against that. It was all evolved Pokemon. Terrible. Yep. Restarted the gym. Wait a second. Okay. So now we're gonna choose our new teams, which is... Alright, Next team member is Sandshrew. Alright, I bitched about not having ground types, and now I have one of the small baby ground types. Fuck. But at least it has Earthquake. Let's see who's next. Oh, Persian. I believe you don't even have Slash, so... You have Thunderbolt and Double Edge. Oh, gross. Alright. This team's already looking amazing and we're so dead. Porygon. Alright. So this might be a wipe. Maybe. All depends on what Porygon has. Where are you, Porygon? Oh, there you are. Cool. Porygon. Sandshrew again. Can't do that. Fuck. Let's just get the little baby. Oh, she's up here, so there she is. Yep. Oh my god, a water flying type in the electric gym. How shocking. Literally. Fuck. Let's see your last Pokemon. Alright, so we only have 4. Sorry, not 4. We only have, in quotes, 5 usable Pokemon, so... Oh my god. Yep. There we go, guys. We're gonna fight Lieutenant Surge. Alright. What can we do with this godforsaken team? We'll summon Porygon. I think it's just taking Gyarados and Persian. Yep. This team is such a wipe.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
And you know what's funny? I don't remember what conversion does. I should look it up. But that's later. At least we got recover. And try attack's physical though. So you got alright. Explosion, by the way, cuts your defense in half and then explode and then uses the move. Or I just live and haha, people laugh. He doesn't know. You said it, sir.
Oh, it's gold. It has to make up for lost ground.
Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't use my move. You know what? Porygon's basically dead. Let's see what conversion does, even though I think I'm slower. Yep.
Bumblebee. Oh, is it down and out?
It is. It's dead.
The next Pokemon is being prepped.
Uh-huh. Well, it's Persian.
Now.
Because Persian has an electric move. Hope you guys like cats. Because this cat doesn't stand up until later gens. It lays there prominently. Menacingly. And didn't even do that much damage. Yep. So what we're gonna do, fun fact, we're just gonna switch to Gyarados. I don't know if, does he misspell Gyarados? Or mispronounce Gyarados, not misspell.
Oh, it's Gyarados.
Yeah, Gyarados, yeah. Look, it says that. Oddly enough, Gyarados. Das.
What now?
What's the matter, trainer? If you don't select the move for a long time.
Change the flow of battle?
In theory, yes. Takedown.
They go into battle posing.
Gyarados has a higher attack stat than special.
What's next?
You get to see that weird animation of him slithering up and down. Alright. Oh, he too uses takedown.
What's this?
Interesting.
There, it's a hit.
Back in the day when you evolve Gyarados and he gets Dragon Rage immediately, which is super overpowered. I think he gets something else nowadays. I think he gets Bite now, which I prefer Dragon Rage when you evolve by level 20.
Dragon Ray.
Though it's only 40 base, 40 power always, or like it always does 40
Down.
HP. At least in early game, it's very useful, in my opinion.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Spearow. The remaining Pokemon stock is
It's
suitable.
Sparrow.
The 10th battle continues.
It's Sparrow. Or Spearow. Technically, it's not Sparrow, but whatever.
Hydro Pump. A savage hit.
Oh my god, is it really savage?
Down.
Oh, when they get KO'd, yeah, it is.
Take much. And there goes the battle.
Victory. Screech. My name is Isaac Clarke. Not really. I think that's Dead Space, actually. There we go, we beat the sailor. Again. We'll continue on. Buzz Ace, how could you be so discolored? Alright, we're gonna do mistake number 1, Sandshrew. We'll do Persian just because it's fast. And we'll do we'll do Porygon because it has high special.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs
Yo,
to stay
Sandshrew.
calm to
Let's
earn
do it.
victory.
I think this is gonna be the same thing where we couldn't win. Sandshrew's not fast though, so don't expect any speed.
Oh, a horrible
More HP though.
Its defense is down.
Poor little Sandshrew. Sandshrew's cute though. Look at him. And skadoosh.
Earthquake. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Taken down on the word go.
At least on the bright side, he doesn't have a
This
Zapdos.
is a wild one from the
Because
word
fun
go.
fact, in Pokemon Stadium, you can't repeat Pokemon. So naturally,
it's
how
Porygon.
people have like multiple Pokemons or multiple of the same Pokemon. For example, the Elite Four
This is
are
a
infamous for
fight
that.
between two different types of Pokemon.
Where Bruno has 2 Onyxes, I believe, and
On that, face each other.
Lance has like a couple Dragonites. Now they're not allowed to have multiple Pokemon.
What's the weak spot?
They're allowed to have one of each Pokemon. So, and if it's evolutions, that's fine.
There's
As
the
you saw
attack.
for Lieutenant Surge, you can have the Pikachu and the Raichu, but you can't have 2 Raichus. Which is funny because Raichu's is
Battle
Ace.
raging back and forth.
Is it really crazy, Doc? You really just hit me with a fucking Tri-Beam. Tri-Attack, not Tri-Beam.
There it goes.
Which has a chance of burn, paralysis, or freeze.
Oh, is it down
Terrible
and
creature.
out?
How could you do this to me? How could you have done this?
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I can't believe you've
Oh,
done
it's
this.
Magnemite.
Oh, never mind. I just
The
looked up what
remaining
Tri-Attack,
Pokemon count is 3 to
it
1.
doesn't do anything.
The battle has
It's just a
become
attack.
one-sided.
That's it. Which kind of sucks because Tri-Attack eventually becomes a whole move where you can
What's that?
burn, paralysis, and freeze potentially. Yeah.
How's that?
Oh well.
That's the weak
I
spot.
think we won.
Down.
Alright, Magnemite's down. With its discolored magnets, I'll tell you that. It's supposed to be red and blue, not cyan and pinkish, whatever that color may be. A normal color. Alright, we're getting closer. Old man, coming after you. And your money, and that weird mustache of yours. Alright, Sandshrew all the way. Gyarados. We'll do Porygon. Porygon.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting.
Luckily,
right after
I think
this.
in Gen 2, with the gym castle of Pokemon Stadium 2, they changed it so where that not every gym had 4 trainers to fight. Some only had one. Some only had just themselves. Well,
Whoa,
some had just
looks
themselves,
like, a bad
like
Pokemon
Jasmine.
choice.
So
Taken down on the word go.
again, Gen 1,
We
stepping
might
stone.
be
They
in
learned a
for
lot of mistakes that they
one-sided
made,
affair.
and some of it was coding error, to be fair. So
Oh, it's Rolla.
Rolluth. Fucking yikes.
How will the type difference affect that?
Quite a bit, because of the fire type. Physical fight, a fighting, fire type that hits harder on the physical side, even though it can be a mixed attacker in a way. Ah,
Severe hit.
myself again.
There it goes.
As long as we have Sandshrew, I think we're good.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
I think we're gonna be okay.
That didn't take much. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Alright.
Oh, it's a Nidoran
Uh,
male.
Nidoran
The
male.
remaining Pokemon count
Nidoran
is
male,
3-1.
of course.
The battle has become one-sided.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa, Horn Drill.
That's an instant Oko move, by the way.
Savage attack.
Horn Drill, Guillotine are the Oko moves in this game.
Gone. It's a one-hit wonder.
I think they add more eventually with Sheer Cold and Fissure later in the other gens, but that's your 2 Oko moves. Guillotine and Horn Drill. Both normal. There we go, we're back to Lieutenant Surge. Like it never happened. Hey Surge. Hi friend. Let me guess, Magneton, Electrode, and Raichu again? So, Sandshrew, Porygon, and Persian. Really all I got going with me. I can't use Gyarados because Gyarados is 4 times weak to these guys. So.
And the commander of electric Pokemon. The challenger better pick
Oh shit,
the
he summoned
battle
Pikachu this
Pokemon
time.
with caution.
Shocking. Get it? Because it's Electric Gym, so it's shocking.
Ah!
This fucking Pikachu has Surf? I've never seen it use Surf
Looks like a
in all my
bad
times of playing
Pokemon
Pokemon
choice.
Stadium. I've never seen it use Surf.
Earthquake.
What the fuck?
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
At least we're
Take
further
it
now.
down on the
We took
word
down
go.
Pikachu, but like, what the fuck? That's absolute bullshit.
We might be in for a one-sided
No, we're not.
affair.
We're not in for a one-sided fight. This Pikachu just pulled out Surf.
Oh, it's Raichu.
Let me guess. Does
It
Raichu have
actually
Surf
makes up
too?
for lost ground.
Or does Raichu have some other mythical move that I'm not aware of? Even though Pikachu did get Surf at some point as an event, but...
Body slam.
Yep.
There, it's a
Really?
hit. Oh, is it down and out?
By the way, it
What
only
will
gets
the next
Surf
Pokemon
through
be?
Pokemon Stadium. This game. It's the only time it gets Surf.
Combatant face
I feel conflicted by
it's
that.
Persian.
Because apparently there's a move tutor in this game.
How will the type
That will
difference
teach your
affect
Pikachu Surf.
that?
Because why not? Let me see if I can even get a Screech off and then
Go into
attack it.
battle
I'm
post.
faster, but I don't know if I'm gonna live.
Oh, a horrible freak. Its defense is down. There's the attack.
Oh, oh.
A savage hit.
Alright, cool. Let's see if we can do this.
What a furious
And if I
bout.
crit, I might not
They
actually take it
strike
out.
Fighting poses.
There she goes.
Double edge. Severe hit.
Please. Fuck! I really needed that to kill, to be fair.
Here it comes. Thunder.
Yep, thunder!
Good hit. Oh, it's down.
Of course.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Well,
The commands are
another wipe
issued.
for another
Oh, it's
weak
Porygon.
team.
It's one Pokemon against two now.
Yep.
The 10th battle continues.
Though I technically do have recover. I don't know how much I can live.
Whoa! And the weak spot.
Or it didn't matter because I got critted, of course. Alright.
Down with one hit.
Well, that's Lieutenant Search for you.
And there goes the battle.
He had fucking Magnemite in the back. We could have won. I can't believe it. Alright. Well. Re-entering at the gym. Alright. Who's our mistake this time as I pull out the box of randomness? Okay. Electric Gym though, but resisted. I hope. I think. Psycho Toss though, and it's fast as fuck. Those defense is lacking, so. Alright, cool. Thanks for the electric ball. Though it does have explosion and reflect, so I can set up reflect and then just kill myself. In game, obviously. Alright, Lapras is not going to be useful. That would be useful. Which is funny because Lapras is actually a very good Pokemon in Gen 1. Golem is an okay Pokemon, but what do you have as a move? I can do that. I just can't face Pikachu with Golem because 4 times affected. Duck Trio, alright. We're literally just getting ground types now. Oh well, we're gonna get the ground types now that we need. You know, I wish I could complain, but it's fast. So I may not have to worry about the Pikachu. Though it's very frail, so let's see. And then Rhyhorn, wow, okay. So we'll be using the entire bottom row is what I'm hearing. Where's Rhyhorn? There he is. Yeah, we're gonna be using the entire bottom row, folks. Oh, let me remove the box of choice. There you go. Alright. Except for this one, though. We're not going to be using the entire bottom row. We're going to be using Electabuzz. Actually, we'll see what this strat is. Electabuzz, and then we'll put in Lapras. I don't know if that's how they pronounce it, but...
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
Alright, let's see. Reflect.
They strike fighting poses.
I'm actually going to be using strategy, shockingly
It's
enough,
more resistant to physical blows.
in this game, since I actually have a strategy.
It's burrowed underground. They're both being cautious here.
You know, I'm going to stay in. I'm not going to explode, though. As tempting
They go
as it
into
is.
battle poses.
I'm just going to shoot a Thunder Wave that's not going to hit.
It used Thunder Wave. The move failed to click.
In theory, since I have Reflect up,
Dig
it
this.
should hit less harder.
Smack the weak spot.
There you go. Making everything in this world
Furious
correct. Ow, and theory is Thunder Wave.
Now,
Well, the idea would be reflect and then just explode if I can't deal with the opponent.
what now?
But it's a goddamn gold duck, so...
Paralyzed.
Okay, so it's gonna hit me now for special
What's that?
instead.
Watch the weak.
It crit me. Of course it did.
Is it down and out?
You know what? I can't be upset. I settled for a reason.
The next Pokemon is
Also,
being
Lapras is in the
prepped.
back for a reason. So,
Oh, it's Electabuzz.
the unit who had
This
6
is
fingers
a
in this
fight
game, I think.
between two different types of Pokemon.
Someone coded him in a weird way where he has 6 fingers.
Combat
6 fingers and,
racing.
and then thumb. Extra, like, I don't know if it was like extra index or middle finger or the ring
Super
finger, but
effective.
he has extra fingers.
It's burrowed underground.
Huh.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
No. Let me not be dumb. Let me just switch in Lapras. Lapras is faster now because of the paralysis. And it's bulkier than Electabuzz because Electabuzz is fast, hits hard, but is weak on the physical defense.
It has to make up
Which
for lost ground.
eventually it does translate to its evolution Electivire later
What's
in the games.
this? A decent hit. How will
Alright,
this drop
Lapras.
affect the outcome?
Lapras. I don't remember. I gotta use Ice Beam. I know Lapras is water ice, but I think Ice Beam besides Blizzard is your best option.
The attack wasn't
Yeah, I
effective.
figured.
It's burrowed underground again.
Cool.
This matchup has become one-sided.
Now we get to show you what Sing looks like, even though your opponent's not even up.
It's
This
singing.
ugly, distorted
Move
colors.
failed to click. It's paralyzed on the spot.
This is why we paralyze
One
boys and
still
girls
raring
and
to go,
everyone
but the
else.
opponent appears beat.
We paralyze because we have the opportunity to not get attacked.
Ice Beam. Yeah, it's a
There you go.
hit.
That's it. It's gone.
It's finally taken down.
After all this time, finally gone. It's over. The nightmare's over. The duck's gone.
What
Duck
will
lore.
the next Pokemon be?
Only one Pokemon, by the way. I should have exploded when I had the chance. In theory.
Oh, it's Slowpoke. We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside.
Uh-huh.
Neither Pokemon is backing down.
Confuse Ray.
Flash.
Flash.
Confuse Ray. It's confused.
Dude, Slowpoke is such a interesting Pokemon.
Whoa! It attacked itself.
I like Slowpoke and
What
Slowbro.
a furious battle.
The whole idea of like, oh, Slowpoke itself specifically doesn't feel any pain until after 10 seconds have passed.
Pokeball.
Once 10 seconds have passed, then Slowpoke feels the pain. Oh, please tell me. Yep.
Uh-oh, it's confused.
I can't believe I got away with this.
Will this Pokemon
But Slowbro
change
is very
the
dangerous in
flow
a
of
way, so
battle?
just gotta be careful with him.
There's the attack. Perfect aim.
Alright, cool.
Oh, is it down and out?
Took the, or I think it's 5 seconds
There's
actually. I don't think
only
it's 10
one
seconds. I think 10 seconds is a
Pokemon
little
left
long.
in reserve.
I know it takes a while for it to like realize that it's in pain.
Oh, it's Spearow.
Oh my god, it's a bird.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
It's a burb.
How's that?
Swing and a
Wow,
hit.
That's an effective hit.
And there we go. He's gone.
Down with one hit.
Damn right.
And there goes the battle.
He's gone. That's it. It's over. Well, we only lost Voltorb because of stupidity at its finest. I'm like, oh, we're gonna use a strategy, and nearly fails to do it. Well, I got a little over zealous, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna paralyze him and KO, and then explode on the next Pokemon. Hoo-ha, and that never happened. All right, so we're gonna use the bottom row. Start off with Rhyhorn. Then we do Golem. Or Golem, not Golem. I'm gonna say that a lot, probably by mistake. Golem and then Dugtrio.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
I remember when Rhyhorn and Rhydon were one of my favorites. Oh god, no. If this thing has Surf, we lost. I'm just putting it blatantly.
They strike
Also, very
right
weird
in
how
front of his-
Rhyhorn has detachable shoulder
Here's the
blades,
first move.
in a way.
A decent hit.
Or not shoulder blades, but like these things on his back. It's kind of weird how they can detach itself.
Earthquake.
Like that.
Mighty blow to the
So-
first go.
Kind of weird.
Taken down on the
But whatever.
first go. This is a
I don't know, I like the
one
Rhyhorn
from the
line.
word go.
Rhyhorn, Rhydon, and then Rhyperior. Even though I think Rhydon is preferred because you can EV light it, which makes it more bulkier.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
You said it. Two Pokemon that are rock ground or are 4 times affected by water, and then a ground type.
Its defense is down.
The fact that Rhydon and Golem have different uses in competitive
Looks like a
RBY,
bad Pokemon
which
choice.
is red, blue, yellow.
Down. That didn't take much.
Henceforth, R for red, B for blue, and then Y for yellow.
There's a
So if I say
difference in the
RBY,
number
it's
of reserve
referencing that
Pokemon.
because there actually was a competitive meta in RBY, which they
Oh, it's
did in
electric.
Stadium,
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
where
The battle has
Rhydon
become
and-
one-sided.
and Golem had different uses, where Golem could self-destruct on or explode on Pokemon, while Rhydon had more resistance, I think, or better typing fights in certain
Savage attack.
instances.
Super effective.
It's been a while since I
Taken down with
have
one
looked
hit.
them up. Which, mind you, a good chunk of these facts, if you don't have an idea, or if maybe there's a Pokemon you kind of want to look up in a way and see if they did it. There's a channel called, I believe it's, actually let me look at it before I say something else, because if I say something else and then advertise something else, then yikes. That'd be a terrible thing. There you go. The name is False Swipe Gaming. False Swipe Gaming. Like False Swipe like the movie. A lot of the facts here and there that I spout out, you can also find there, ironically enough. Which, it's a good like way to learn, like, oh, this was, especially for like the Pokemons that are from like Gen 1 to
The gym
now,
leader is
Sword and Shield.
waiting right after this.
there's a whole stretch of history, which goes with singles, and if they had any success in VGC, which is doubles, then they show the doubles meta as well.
Earthquake.
Yeah,
Whoa,
that's
looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
yeah, it was. Also, I'm
Taken
faster.
down on the word go.
Apparently, I didn't know Rhyhorn was faster than Charmeleon.
We
Apparently,
might be in for a one-sided affair.
Charleon, Leon, Resident Evil, which I'm never gonna play probably because
Submitter and male.
too much of a coward.
This is a fight between two
Though I like
different
watching a lot of
types
Resident Evil
Pokemon.
content. Oh god.
Whoa, horn drag.
Alright, cool.
Oh, the
Fun
attack
fact,
missed.
the Oko moves have, I think, a 30% accuracy.
No.
Doesn't mean they're not
Pokemon
gonna
looked
doesn't mean they're not gonna hit. They will hit eventually.
down. That didn't take much.
And then not only that, how should I put it?
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
I'm trying to think here. How would I put it?
Oh, it's Ponyta.
Ponyta, please. Spare me from the naming of that. They don't work on Pokemon that are a higher level than you. There you go. That's what I was trying to think. I was like, so if let's say you're level 50 and the opponent's level 51, it will not work on the opponent. It only works on Pokemon's level who equals yours or lower. I'm assuming as a balancing term where it's like, you can't just speed through the entire game with an Oko move. Even though Oko moves only have like 5 PowerPoint or PP. You can laugh now, but yeah. Look at that unit. Look at him. It's gonna save us. Unless Pikachu comes in. which I might have an idea of what to do with Pikachu if Pikachu comes in. I might bring in Lapras, as dumb as that sounds, in case Pikachu comes in. So I think what I'm gonna do is start off Rhyhorn. We'll put Lapras in the middle, and then we'll keep Dugtrio for fast offense in case.
Here he is, Lieutenant
I'm bringing
Surge,
water
the leader
to
of Vermilion
an
Gym,
electric gym.
and the commander of electric Pokemon.
The
The challenger better pick the battle Pokemon
already.
with caution.
All right. By the way, 4 times a week to it, so Lapras, please save
They
me.
strike fighting poses. Oh, and a
I could risk it, but I think
Pokemon
Pikachu's special is pretty decent, if I'm remembering correctly. Yep.
Here's the first move.
It's kind of cute that Pikachu gets like a surfboard and stuff. In Revolution, they got a special Surfing Pikachu event as well. And then if you, for some reason, evolved it like I did at some point, it uses Tails as surfboard. Yeah, we gotta actually do damage to this thing. Oh, it's Sigmatos.
What now?
What the fuck?
A decent
How come you
hit.
didn't use Thunderbolt or Thunder or whatever electric move you have? I'm kind of Confucius and kind of concerned. Luckily I get stabbed on this anyways, but
The intense battle
I'm
continues.
concerned for this intense battle. That's what I'm concerned about.
The combatants face each other.
Does this Pikachu not have an electric move?
There,
That's
it's a
interesting. So this Pikachu, I concerned? Question mark. Electric move? Where are you?
hit. Ice Beam.
Ice Beam. Nails a weak spot.
Oh, is it down and out? What will the next Pokemon
What will the
be?
next Pokemon do?
Oh, it strikes you. It has to make up for lost ground.
Thunder. I'm assuming it's
How
coming
will
my
the
way.
type difference affect battle?
Quite a bit. That's why I'm switching.
They go
And then it
into
uses Body
battle
Slam on me
mode.
somehow, and I'm like, how? Why?
Here's a Pokemon chain.
So, that's a thing. Yep.
What's this?
Alright, let's see
Hit
if
the target.
we can hit it now.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
You have Surf? Well, I should have expected it. Oh, by the way, Raichu riding its tail.
Whoa, looks like
What
a
the
bad
fuck?
Pokemon choice. What?
You have Surf? Well, it makes sense because Pikachu also has Surf, so I'm like,
Which Pokemon is coming out?
Dugtrio, you're like the savior we all need.
Strike fighting
The
poses.
savior we don't deserve.
Oh, it's Dugtrio.
So, I need you, like now.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Dugtrio, I believe, is faster. In quotes. Oh yeah, no, like all the other Pokemon, it actually leaves a hole where it digs.
How's that?
The problem is, I needed to
Oh,
OHKO.
the attack missed.
I needed to
The
OHKO this
intense
move.
battle continues.
That's the problem. I need this to OHKO.
Big
It has high attack. Raichu doesn't have the greatest defense. I need it to OHKO. Yes, there we go. Alright, cool.
It's a one-hit wonder.
It is, because I need it to be a one-hit wonder. If not, I'm dead. And then we're restarting the gym
There's
all over
only
again.
one Pokemon left in reserve.
I like how Lieutenant Surge is giving me issues.
Oh, it's Magneton.
How shocking.
The remaining Pokemon.
Get it?
are
Because it's
in
electro
Blue Water.
types.
The tense battle continues.
I'ma try something dumb. But not really at the same
It
time.
created a substitute.
Yep.
It's more resistant to physical blows.
I am trying to
Furious
preemptively prep myself with something. So this may look dumb, but I'm preempting myself in case something bad happens.
battle. Blinding sand attack.
I know I'm doing something cheese, but I need to make sure we win. Oh, it has takedown.
What now? The substitute disappears.
I can't believe it broke my substitute.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
You know, one more time. Sand attack and then we'll dig.
Go into battle poses.
I need at least some accuracy drop.
What's next? The state of change works.
I just need some accuracy drop, and then because takedown's not 100% accurate, by the way. The fact that it hit.
What's this? Oops,
See?
that's a miss.
I think we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna cheese it, by the way, at this point. So, because I need to live.
What'll it do? Yes, it's working.
Yes, it's working.
What now? Miss the target.
All right, cool.
The heated battle rages on.
I think I feel a little bit better now. I can start digging.
They strike
Sounds
fighting
weird, though.
poses. It's burrowed underground.
All right.
What's next? Oh,
Well, it's gonna miss
another
regardless
miss.
because I'm underground, but
Sparks are flying in this.
the sparks
heated
are
battle.
flying, and I do not want them to fly.
There it goes. Super effective.
Oh, never mind. Fissure is in this game. I had to look up if the other
Oh, the attack
insta-kill
missed.
move Fissure is in this game.
What
It is.
a furious battle.
Oh, we're just gonna keep digging because it's saving our lives here.
It's burrowed underground again.
Hyper beam.
There's the attack. Whoa, this one missed too. Neither one is conceding an inch. How's that?
Oh, it's a crit.
That
Thank
one
God.
hurt. It's finally taken down.
And there we go. We won with cheese. Cheddar.
That's it.
No abilities exist, so Cheddar wins. I can't believe. Thank you, Doug Trio. And Lapras. Let me look up Lieutenant Surge out of curiosity. Does he even have an electric move on that Pikachu? Huh, he doesn't. Psychic Toss, Agility, Double Team, and Surf. Well, that Pikachu's literally meant to only deal with the ground types. Alright, well. Not that team, not that team. We're doing this one. You know what sucks about having all these ground types now? Erica is a grass type. Gym leader. We're so fucked. Erica is a grass type gym leader. We have no Pokemon that counter grass. We are royally messed up. So.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Alright, let's see what the Jigglypuff's gonna do.
It's burrowed underground.
Ice Beam. Why the Oh yeah, super small Jigglypuff. I like how Jigglypuff attacks and it just gets smaller like a balloon. But what the fuck? You have a Ice Beam already? Alright.
Here's a Pokemon
Let me guess, does it fly?
Oh, it's power.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I think we might be good.
What now? What
Minus the fact that it was a crit. I think we're gonna be fine because it's a bug grass type. But the bug typing doesn't help it, and grass type's one of the worst typing, so Rock Slide. This is before Stone Edge existed, so Rock Slide's your best move, and it looks like it did not kill. Oh my god, it has Reflect. I want to kinda die.
The intense battle continues.
Alright, looks like we're Rock Sliding again. I can't believe you've done this.
How's that? Super
I
effective.
have to rely on crits now.
Oh, is it down and out?
How many Pokemon fucking have Reflect also? God damn.
What will the next Pokemon be? Oh, it's Wigglytuff.
Of course it's Wigglytuff. Because why wouldn't it be Wigglytuff?
How will the type difference affect battle? They strike fighting
I'm gonna throw some
poses.
dirt in your eye.
Blinding sand attack.
There you go.
Accuracy took a hit.
I'll throw some dirt in your eye.
There's the attack.
Owie.
Severe hit.
Oh my god.
What a furious
Well.
battle.
Time to attack. Even though
They
I'm
go
resisted.
into battle poses. It's burrowed underground.
It burrowed underground. The big
Body slam.
normal type can't hit me
Hits the
anymore.
target. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Damn right we're not succeeding an inch.
What's that? A decent hit.
Of course.
There it goes.
Which is funny because I think
Arsenal.
majority of these models, well, a good chunk of these models get used again in later games. A little bit more
Which
cleaner and
Pokemon
polished,
is
but
coming out?
Golem, because you can't hit me in theory. If you just been using Body Slam, I
Oh, it's
resist you.
Golem. The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Yes, one's a normal type, one's a rock and ground type. I'm gonna dig.
The combatants face each other. It's burrowed underground.
Also, did not think that Golem was faster in hindsight. Oh, okay. That's a mistake.
The move
I'm glad it failed,
failed to
though.
click. The intense battle continues.
It does. To think that this thing becomes a normal fairy type. What? So it's a speed tie. Oh no.
Vigorous attack. Major damage. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Rock throw.
They strike fighting poses.
Sing, I believe, has like a 50 accuracy, but I could be wrong, and it hits anyways.
It didn't work.
Or it didn't work, thank God.
Rock throw. Oops, that's a miss.
Wow,
What a
of course.
furious battle.
By the way, no rock move is accurate by any generation.
What's that? The
Every rock move
failed.
has not 100% accurate except for Rock.
Oh, it's another miss.
What the fuck?
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I'm just gonna dig at this point. How am I missing?
It's
I like how I go
burrowed
first when I dig,
underground.
but like goddamn.
What'll it do? The move failed to click. The heated battle
Yep,
rages
it
on.
failed to click because I'm underground. And this thing's trying to put me to sleep for a reason. I'm assuming the Jigglypuff's gonna try to use Ice Beam on me.
It's finally taken down.
But of course.
There's only one
It's finally been
Pokemon
taken
left
down.
in reserve.
Take it out! Kill it!
We're down to the last Pokemon.
Who has discolored eyes, I
The
believe.
remaining Pokemon stock is
But guess
2-1.
what?
The 10th battle continues.
I'm gonna dig first before I do what I was gonna do.
Combatants face each other.
I was thinking about doing it. Especially now that I know that I'm faster. Even better. Yep. Ice Beam your way into my heart.
There's the attack. It's the target. The intense battle continues.
Dig, dig, dig.
Ah! Major damage.
You know, if I live this, what I'm gonna do is so pointless, but I want to do it.
That's the weak spot.
Also, I realize I'm facing a Jigglypuff, so I was gonna live anyways. But I'm gonna do this. Kaboom!
It used self-destruct. Goodness.
God, all those pixels when you see a self-destruct. Oh yeah,
Going
it just
down.
turns flat into like paper.
Wow.
They're down. They're both down. God, that lie. There you go. That's how the battle ends, by the way. Just looking at the center of the screen. I'm just gonna continue. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We got UD, PGO, PGOD, CD, Righty, Teeny, D, Duo D. What the fuck are these names? I'll throw in Electabuzz, throw in Lapras, and if worst comes to worst, Dugtrio, right? That seems logical.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
It's like I read their mind already. Play punch.
They strike fighting poses. Oh, Thunder Punch! Whoa! Looks
Wow.
like a bad Pokemon choice.
King. Sea King. Another Pokemon, unfortunately, he suffers circumstances where Gen 1 is not great for physical water type attackers.
Furious battle.
Because they have no proper stab, so, and Kingdra does, not Kingdra, Seadra does get better. Seadra, no, right, I was right, Kingdra, not Kingdra. Sea King, dear go. I'm losing my mind here. Sea King, unfortunately, suffers the whole physical water attacker, so it's not that great in this gen, but it does get better in later gens. With the moves like Mega Horn, Drill Run, Lightning, and then the abilities like Lightning Rod.
This is a fight between two different types of
Yeah,
Pokemon.
my bad, guys. I kept saying Seadra, Kingdra. It's Sea King. I just mixed the names like an idiot. But yeah, cool Pokemon though. But going from Golding to Sea King is kind of, I don't know. I don't really favor the Pokemon too well, but it is an interesting Pokemon because it does have Lightning Rod, which boosts his special attack and draws in electric moves, so it basically makes it immune to it. And it does have a move called Drill Run to negate electric Pokemon, but not the greatest. There's better Lightning Rod users or Volt Absorbers or anything like that to redirect electric moves, in my opinion. But that's just me.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
There's a difference. Remember that.
Oh, it's Pidgeotto. The
Pidgeot.
remaining Pokemon
Pidgeot.
count is 3 to 1. The battle
PGO.
has become one-sided.
PGOD. Oh no, dirt in my eye.
Blinding sand attack.
Literally. Jesus Christ. The perspective of like just throwing dirt into the screen. Too bad I got a beam of ice that actually looks super inaccurate.
The intense battle continues.
I like how I use sand attack and I missed, sorry, that I use it and the opponent still hits, but the opponent uses it once and I'm like legally blind apparently. Look at that.
Savage attack.
Alright, thank God.
The weak spot.
I was gonna say I'm like legally blind. There we go.
Gone.
Pidgeotto
The
gone.
one-hit wonder.
Is it though?
And there goes the battle.
Alright, cool. Second trainer down, I think, right? Or is this the first trainer? No, it's the second trainer. Now we go into cool trainer, or cool female, as it's oddly named. Ooh, what the fuck? How do I fight this? We'll bring in. Fuck, how would I go about this? We're bringing Dugtrio, Lapras, and I want to say Electabuzz, but at the same time, no. I'm gonna bring in Golem actually. Yeah, let me bring in Golem first, Dugtrio, and then Lapras. Lapras is for the Marowak, or Marowants, Rants, Chanseyants, Reno Rants, Licitants, Spectants, or Spectants. Interesting. What the fuck are these names?
Battle with only the gym leader left after this.
Hell yeah.
What kind of battle can we expect to see?
Oh god, it's Marowak, the one I did not want to see actually in the lead slot.
Now,
But it has terrible special, so using Ice Beam is fucking astounding.
whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
It is. I also did not know that Marowak had Ice Beam,
Underground.
so
What a furious battle. They go into battle poses. Ice Beam.
Jesus. Ice Beam.
The attack missed.
That's kind of weird how the graphic cut off there on the right. Where the
What
box
now?
was.
Severe hit.
It's a severe hit, but
Neither one is conceding an ace.
no, I'm not. But I'm going to self-destruct because I know that if I get hit with an second ice type attack, I'm not gonna live the next one.
How's that?
A 3-hit KO,
Oh, it's frozen solid.
or I get frozen solid. By the way,
Frozen rock solid.
this is what I was talking about. Like, this is the end of a Pokemon. So yeah, I went first.
Make a move.
All right.
Savage attack.
Anyone want some golden ice cream?
Oh,
It's
is
gone.
it down and out?
Yep.
The next Pokemon is
Marowak is
Black.
such a fucking unit apparently. What the fuck?
The command
Why would you show up
are
first?
issued.
Why?
Oh, it's Lava.
A good Pokemon.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
This fucker's weak to ice and water. My two typings.
Bumblebee.
Oh my Bubble Bath. Thank God.
Effective hit.
There we go.
Oh, it's
And then
down.
he uses like a walker and slips and falls and dies.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Not graphically, of course.
Oh, it's Chansey.
The one I did not want to see actually.
How will the type difference affect battle?
Let me confuse it.
Now,
I didn't want to see Chansey anytime soon.
flash up confusion.
Because Chansey is a
And confuse.
literal tank with HP. On the special side at least.
Whoa, it attacked itself.
Which, fun fact, it has terrible attack.
What
So it kind of uses
furious
normal type
battle.
attacks. But it has amazing special. This is before Chansey was strictly a special wall. And since special is one stat, both his special attack and his special defense is immaculate. But its
Oh,
physical
Sun Trio.
is terrible, but you can mitigate that by using Reflect.
It's singing.
And let me guess.
It's
I'm okay,
its
thank God.
turn.
Never mind.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
Yes, because Chansey's way too passive. In a way.
It created a substitute. What now?
It won't affect me behind the sub, I believe.
The
Yep.
move failed. The intense
I can't believe the
battle
sub went from
continues.
what it looks like now, from that to what it looks like now. I don't know if I prefer the new sub design. Like, I like it, but I kind of do like the old one. So weird nostalgia to me.
What's next? The
Fucking double
substitute
edge.
disappeared. Neither one is conceding
Again,
an ace.
I like how I used a sand attack and and they hit, but if they use it on me, I miss.
It's burrowed underground.
It's no longer
shook off
confused.
its confusion. What's this?
Yep.
The move failed to click. Fireworks
Why?
are
Why are you
flying
gonna
in this
use
battle.
Sing on me? Cheap.
There's the attack. Severe hit.
Yeah, all that HP and it can't protect you from physical attacks.
What'll it do? Oh,
I
no,
fucking knew it.
fell
I was
asleep.
waiting for it to eventually hit.
Falling asleep is going to make this a one-sided fight.
Yep.
It woke up.
Oh my god, first turn of wake up, thank god.
What now?
The fact that Chansey lifts his things in the air and then attacks is kind of creepy, actually. It's actually very creepy.
It created a substitute.
To avoid Sing.
What's next? It didn't work.
Because it's in a substitute. And then the best part about substitutes, they don't get hurt if you're underground.
Go into battle poses.
All these moves will substitute and stuff. It's like, so double edge will miss because I'm not even on the field.
What's this?
Yep.
Miss the target.
And then since I am on the ground, I'll KO the Chansey, and then I have myself for the next Pokemon. For whatever I decide to do.
Big hit.
It's a shame that...
Hit the weak.
Oh, it's not a shame. It's the fact that regular Dugtrio is way better than a Alolan Dugtrio.
There's only one.
Because the fact I think
Pokemon
the
left
Alolan
in
Dugtrio is
reserve.
actually slower than normal Dugtrio, and it's steel typing. Which is cool and all, but it oh my god. Yes,
The
we just
remaining
got licked.
Pokemon stock is 2 to 1. The
It's
tenth battle
really
continues.
weak, honestly. Like the steel typing is cool and all, but it doesn't do it any
It's
justice.
burrowed underground again.
Especially since it's slower.
Fire blast.
Oh yeah, by the way, I hope you enjoyed like Lickitung's moves. Every time he uses a move, it's gonna lick the screen across us.
Continue.
So if you're into that weird tongue stuff with Lickitung, which fun fact, the size of its tongue is 2 times its size.
A decent hit.
So imagine that tongue just longer.
Right, that's sir.
God, I don't know why they thought that was a
The
good.
substitute disappeared.
Yep,
Neither one is conceding an inch.
this is what I wanted substitute for.
They strike fighting.
The fact that I can avoid that first
the
attack.
underground attack continues.
God, it has Ice Beam too? What the fuck? Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Surf. What else do you have? Can you like stop?
Furious battle. What now? Powerful strike.
Thank God.
Oh, is it down and out?
Yeah, I licked the floor, you dirty bastard. God damn.
And there goes the battle.
Now the problem is, we have no fire flying types with us. We have legit weaknesses. We have Electivus who can't hit any of the Pokemon super effective. We have a Lapras who can hit it effective but is weak to grass. And then we have a bunch of ground types. And Voltorb. So we're so fucked in so many ways. It's not even funny. We'll do Lapras, we'll do Dugtrio because it's fast. And we'll do who's no. Dumb as that may sound, I'm gonna bring in Voltorb.
It's on. The battle against Erica, the Celadon gym leader and a grass Pokemon artist. Smart strategy is the key to victory.
Alright. Lickitung. What a unit. Alright. Alright, cool. We're doing good so far.
Taken down on the word go.
Execute a bunch of eggs, which I think is actually a
This
seeds.
is a
But
wild
yeah.
one from the word go.
All having their own personalities and yet evolving into a goddamn
Oh, it's
executor.
Tangela.
Tangela.
How will the
Heathen?
type difference affect
Tangela.
that?
Is that tangible to you? It's Tangela, you heathen. Of course, Sunspore.
A stunt for Cloud.
No. Oh,
The move
it
failed
missed.
to click.
Whenever it says no effect, it just missed. I don't know why that's not a phrase for it. It's like, oh, it missed.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. What
I-
a furious battle.
Concerned, and I'm glad that we're making through Erica's gym with ease. Actually, I can't believe there's a speed tie also.
It's doubly effective.
Can't believe I'm just as fast as a
Is it
walking
down
leg
and
of
out?
spaghetti.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
Or other something else that I won't say because obviously, in case anyone's too young to not know.
Whoa.
To know. Dude, saliva.
The remaining Pokemon count is
Which is
3
said to
by
be,
1.
I believe, sweet
The
to
battle
attract
has
its
become one-sided.
people or prey in a way. Just think about it, sweet saliva.
Super effective.
Though its eyes pop out, which is kind of funny. I can't believe we won this. I'm kind of upset that we won, but at the same time, I'm glad. If you weren't aware, I was gonna Hail Mary this at some point if I lost Lapras with Voltorb's explosion, since the explosion cuts the defense in half and then explodes. I was gonna Hail Mary that and pray that it worked, but it worked. I'm good. I can't believe we actually made it through that. I believe we probably shouldn't have, but we did. Which is thank God, because I think next gym's Koga, who's poison, in quotes, I say. So, yeah, now we got Koga from Fuchsia City. Boom, boom, chugga, dugga, dugga, boom, boom. I continue with the same team we ended with, since it's our rental randomizer for those that are just watching, where we choose a random team of Pokemon from a generator. We run as far as we can with this team, and once we lose, we switch teams. This seems doable. Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, and Golem. Or Golem, not Golem, please. Lickitung. Lick. Motherfuckers. I still can't believe I fucking Lickitung. Oh yeah, by the way, that sludge animation. Also, fun fact, Ditto, even though it's a menace in other games, it's actually pretty bad in this game. It says it needs to take a turn to transform. And that happened. Let me guess.
Oh, it's Venom.
Of course. At Venom.
Vigorous attack.
At Venom. Interesting. Or like Venonat, but.
Down on the word go.
Alright. Also, very weird how its eyes turn off. Like it's bioluminescence. There you go. That's the phrase. If no one knows what the whole phrase of bioluminescence.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
I'm kind of glad we have Toxic. Wow.
Oh, Toxic! It opted to
So,
slowly damage the opponent.
I don't know if anyone remembers when I mentioned this. Toxic is worthless in this generation.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Just for the sheer fact that
There's a big
if I switch out, which I will, Toxic becomes normal poison. Like it doesn't affect
They strike fighting Pokemon.
it basically becomes less poison. So how Toxic usually does more damage as the turns go on, and poison does a set amount. You changing the progressively dying faster.
Also changes Pokemon.
What the fuck is going on here? Toaded. No, Toaded. Well, easy, because I'm gonna go boom. I can't believe he transformed first. Fuck, how you faster? Well, Ditto transformed, which means it has my entire moveset. Yeah, it's a hit. And I go kill myself. God damn it.
The next Pokemon is being prepped.
It's just my Rhyhorn again, but not poisoned.
Here's a Pokemon chain.
Well, he is poisoned, but he's not going to be progressively getting worse.
Will it be okay? We're evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down.
Oh no. So, by the way, we're going to learn now, like, Earthquake?
How's that?
Doesn't do shit. I fucking hate this.
What a furious
please. I would say, like, how is Golem faster than a Rhyhorn? I'm gonna lose to a Ditto. Though my biggest fear in this goddamn game.
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
And you know what's scary about this Ditto? It has self-destruct on it.
Oh, it's Dugtrio. It's
But you know what I can do? I'm a sub, so if it digs, I can dig first. If it self-destructs, I fucking knew it. If it self-destructs, because it's my last Pokemon, self-destruction does nothing. Yes! Dude, I'm fucking amazing. I can't believe it. The thing is, I know the AI goes all out to kill your last Pokemon. So if it has like an explosion move and it has another Pokemon in the background like Grimer, like or ER Grime, you know it's gonna use explosion.
The battle is coming right down to the wire. It's burrowed underground.
That is true, I could have used Dig, but at the same time, the problem is if I use Dig, and then it digs, I get hit. Even though I could sub and negate the hit. That is true, I could have done that. But, I don't know, a sub was like a safer place, so if it digged, then I could dig and I might hit regardless. But then again, if I didn't kill, it could self-destruct and then I could have lost that. So, well, that is technically I could have done that. And then I could have subbed if it went dig instead. A couple things could have gone right there, but whatever, we won somehow. I'm glad. And I welcome all of you that I see, because I see new faces that are chatting, and I appreciate it. Again, sorry for the whole weird flick of the screen. Alright, we got Lurking, Sar Ivy, I think these names are just backwards. Bell Weepin, Slash Sand, Thursai, or Thursai, Chokma, fucking Chokma. Chokma, what, dude? Let's see, who do I use? I might... I think I might do Lapras first. Then, I don't have anything nice to do with the Machoke or Chokma. Dark Trio, and then probably Electabuzz, because I can't think of anything else. I could use Voltorb and self-destruct in a way, but...
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm.
Interesting, as long as yours is not rock, electric, fire, or poison. Oh! I actually did not know that about the AI. That's good to know. I don't know that if, as long as I'm not the rock, electric, fire, or poison, they won't use dig. That's interesting. That is, actually I should have realized that, because we had talked about the AI earlier where they just go for whatever is super effective. Even if it's a non-damaging move. Like I gave the example of Lance's Dragonite keep using like Reflect while you have Venomoth. So I should have put 2 and 2 together, but I haven't played Gen 1 forever, and Gen 1's a mistake. Or, not a mistake, but it's a mess.
Oh, is it down and out?
Oh yeah, Electabuzz Golem.
Pokemon is being pressed. Oh, it's Sandslash. It has to make
That's true, I could have switched into one of those. I'm very hard-headed, so if you see that I don't switch, it's because I'm like, whatever, it'll be fine.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Please don't. Yep. I'm gonna guess a crit.
Nail the weak spot.
I somehow live.
Both Pokemon are exhausted.
You don't say. How did you go first? Oh, it's a speed tie. Never mind. I die, of course. Actually, what I could do... Electabuzz is faster. I think I have Electabuzz. Hopefully I select him. Just like Mitas.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I do have Electabuzz. Just like Mitas. That's it. It's going to use a ground potential ground move that has Dig or Earthquake.
Oh, it's Electabuzz.
So, oh yeah, Slash always critting.
This is a fight between 2 different types of Pokemon.
I'm gonna use Psychmitas. I should, thank God. I was gonna say if I'm not faster than a Sandslash, I know Sandslash is not that fast, but
that's a good hit.
Slash always crits. That's true.
Going down.
Slash and then any Pokemon with high
There's only
speed.
one Pokemon
Because Gen 1's all
left in reserve.
based on speed when it comes to crits.
Oh, it's
Oh.
Thunder. The remaining
I
Pokemon
think
are
I'm good.
2-1.
In quotes.
The 10th battle
Sure.
continues.
Or they're just gonna Thunder Punch. Bug flying. Not that great in this generation.
Super effective.
And if not, Dugtree will take it out. Oh, slash.
What's next? Powerful strike.
Owie, my bones. Please. Ah, 69. You fool.
This
You've
battle
made me
is
stronger.
raging back and forth.
Yeah, it's a thing Electabuzz is so fast. It's a shame that Electivire is slower,
Thunder Punch.
but it does get an ability that makes it faster if it gets hit by an electric move.
Oh, is it
That's so
down and out?
situational, it's not worth it.
And there goes the battle.
Yes. Yes. Look at that. What the hell is that? The Aurora Borealis. Oh no. Alright. No weaknesses of Psychics. Psychics are usually very frail, except for Slowbro. Do they just have dashes between their names? And Drowsy, Hypno, Cad, Abra, or Abra. Alright. Alright. Kadabra. No, I start from the beginning of the gym. Not the, like, all the way to the very beginning. No. The rental randomizer would be that if we lose, we start from the beginning of the gym with a different set of Pokemon, depending what the Pokemon generator gives us. I'll start off Duck Trio. Lapras will... I'll bring in Lapras in case, because it's always a special tank. Well, it's a special tank in a way, because of its 123. And then I'll bring Electabuzz just in case for Slowbro. But it's also fast, so I can't really start it. Alright. No, but yeah, that's we're doing a rental randomizer for Pokemon Stadium 1.
The gym leader is waiting
So
right
the idea
at
would
the
be,
bench.
if let's say I lose this battle, we start from the beginning of the gym, I use a new set of 6, and we see how far we go from there. Oh yeah, let me not do that. I realized what I was doing. Cross my fingers and hope to not die.
Go into
I know,
battle.
Slowbro doesn't die easily.
Oh, and a black Pokemon chain.
I probably should have done Lapras to do Confuse Raid, then switch to Electabuzz, but some Pokemons are made equal, while others are not.
It's mimicking the opponent.
Never mind. It has Thunder Punch now.
They're both being
I can't
targeted.
Thunder Punch. I could actually Thunder Wave. It's not fast by any means, but if it can't move, I'd be fine. This fucking unit of a man.
Thunder Wave. Oops, it's
Slowbro is not only
gone.
physically defensive, since his special is 1 stat, it's pretty good.
Now. A decent hit.
Oh, that's true. I should just punch. Alright, fair enough. Also, there is a slight delay, so I may slow down for a second.
What's next? Devastating.
Yes.
Down. That
Alright, cool.
didn't take much.
Instant crit. Somehow.
What will the
Well,
next
crit is
Pokemon
king,
be?
in quotes.
Oh, it's Drowsy.
God, that fucking
This is
nose.
a fight between two different
So
types
gross.
of Pokemon. Now,
That punch, the disgusting nose of it.
there's the attack. Nail the weak spot.
Oh yeah, Electabuzz is fast, so. Let me guess, you mimic. Okay, Cybertoss instead. I was gonna say. I think it's. Oh no, I'm thinking of Copycat. That's what I'm thinking of. I think where it copies the last move you use. I forgot about that.
Strike.
I keep thinking
Is it down and
keep
out?
thinking Mimic copies just the last move used. Unless that's in
There's
later
a
gens and I'm
difference in the
totally
number
forgetting,
of
but
reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Mr. Mime.
fucking Mr. Mime.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
It'd be
The
scary if it
battle
was
has
Mr.
become
Rhyme.
one-sided.
Oh, interesting.
Vigorous attack.
That's gross in Gen 1. It's just all random. Or at least Mimic is. I know Disable eventually actually disables whatever last move you used, if I'm correct, in the later gens. But
Combatants face each
yeah, there you go, Gen 2.
savage attack.
But
There, it's a hit.
that's kind of gross that it's random. Which then again makes sense because I did a practice run yesterday to make sure all this worked.
What now?
And I had a pincer with Mimic, and I was like, ooh, I'm just gonna mimic Bubble Beam or Hydro Pump, whatever you used, for the next Pokemon, and then I mimic Slash, so I had double Slash. It was gross. Very dumb at the same time. Alright.
How's that? Boom! Oh, it's down.
There we go. Now the question is Ko gonna have Muck, Venomoth, or Venonat? And have probably... No, I wouldn't have Nidoking, I think. Even though technically it is poison. Let's see, Koga, what do you have? Okay. I'm probably just thinking about bringing Rhyhorn, Dugtrio, and Golem. Just spam ground moves, basically. And rock moves. Rhyhorn has Earthquake, Dugtrio has Dig and Rock Slide. I think Rhyhorn has Rock Slide. Yeah, it's a easy finish. And then Golem is literally Dig and Rock Throw. Even though Rock Throw is a fucking disastrous move. I'll Gold that. Even though I think they use Golbat for Agatha, actually. Because Agatha doesn't have that many Ghost Pokemon to work with, because she usually has a... Yeah, Venomoth is also Bug, which I could use Rock Slide for. That's the whole idea. My only concern is Muck. Venomoth, whatever. I have a Rock type. Oh, actually no, Venomoth? Ooh. If it has a Grass move, I might be fucked, actually. That's a concern, actually. I think if it has a Grass move, I'm kind of fucked. Yep.
What now?
Now does... Oh no, my HP. Okay, I lived. That's fine.
Wow.
And of course I fucking missed. Thanks.
There's a big
Can't believe I missed. I'm just gonna sack Rhyhorn. There's no point. Coward. Coward, you're not gonna use Mega Drain again?
Oh,
Well.
down and out. The next Pokemon is being prepped.
Dugtrio, I need you to throw some rocks.
Oh,
You have 3 heads. I highly doubt you can miss, but
how will the
that's not gonna
difference
happen. You're gonna
affect
miss.
that? They go into battle poses.
You're faster. You hit hard.
There's the
In
attack.
quotes.
Perfect day.
Venomoth. How the... Never mind. Bye, Dugtrio.
Savage attack.
You're dead.
Whoa, looks like a
Oh, never mind.
Pokemon
The fuck?
choice. Neither
Oh, he's
one
only pure ground, but
is
still,
leaving
what the
an
fuck?
inch. They strike fighting
Actually,
poses.
I don't know if this is true, but maybe someone could correct me in the chat. If Substitute and Draining moves have the same effect they had in Gen 2, where Draining moves didn't work on subs.
Wow, Mega Drain.
It doesn't matter, we're gonna KO the Venomoth anyways, but like,
Both
if that was
Pokemon
still a
are
thing,
exhausted.
because I know in Gen 2, for some reason, if let's say you try to use like Mega Drain or Giga Drain on a Substitute, it didn't work. Or at least that's what I'm remembering.
Miss the target.
Fuck. Should dig. That's true.
How's that?
Well,
Good hit.
I'm sorry, guys. I failed to bad RNG, and also
Down.
me relying on an inaccurate move.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
And we
Oh,
lost.
it's Golem.
I'm not throwing for content. I'll tell you that right now.
There's only one Pokemon against
I'm a very,
three.
unfortunately,
The battle has
one-sided
become
or
one-sided.
one-minded right now. Fuck. Gonna have to use dig.
The commands are issued.
Fuck. Well,
What now? Maximum
there goes our a dream team. Well, not really a dream team. They had like 3 ground types, essentially
Burrows
speaking.
underground.
Yep, that's
The
gonna hurt.
intense
And
battle continues.
you have sleep powder. Wow, you're such a
It didn't work.
terrible Venomoth. I hate you.
Big miss. Severe hit.
I can't believe that one.
Finally taken down.
Now my concern.
What will the next
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon be? Here's a Pokemon.
Now the problem with Weezin is I think it's
One
physically
Pokemon
defensive. So
against two now. The
Well,
combatants
we're gonna
are
try.
making sparks fly. What's
but I
that?
have no such thing as special defense in my eyes.
The
So
attack wasn't effective.
can't believe that. I know resist, but
It's
still,
burrowed underground again.
I'm like on a prayer, especially since Golem is super slow. I'm on a
Combatants face each
fucking
other.
prayer. Why? Why would you do this? Ugh, it's
Both
gross.
screens went off.
Well, if we wipe, we hopefully get a better team and
Failed to
a little bit
win.
more variety instead of electric, water,
There it goes.
ground.
Perfect aim. Both combatants are exhausted.
We're just digging our way home. Oh, please let me live. Let me live and find out what their last Pokemon is.
Yeah.
Oh, of course not. Well,
Oh, is it down and
that was
out?
rough. That was misplays all over the place. I should have digged.
And there
I should have
goes
listened.
the battle.
Then again, I saw that way too late, to be fair. I looked to the side and I was like, oh, probably should dig. And it was Muck, I knew it. What was gonna worry me about Muck was the fact that it could have Giga Drain too. Alright, now the whole gimmick of this is rentals, and let's pull up the generator. Not really generator, but like, alright, first Pokemon's gonna be, what the fuck? Drowsy. That was weird. Drowsy had a weird blue aura around him. Not really. That is true. I would have ended the other way. I would have theory won. Alright, let's see. Where the hell are you, Drowsy? Oh, there you are, Drowsy. I found you. Alright. We may not use it. Or maybe we will, because it's poisons. Eradicate. I think I've used Eradicate in my practice, and I hated it. With Hyper Fang, it missed every single time. But it does have Dig, so... Eradicate. Chansey? Dude. HP Bertha's here. Alright, where are you? You're all the way in the bottom, so there she is. Not in the bottom, but... if it wasn't for piss poor defense. Bulbasaur, alright, we got a cheerleader in the squad. Yep, this is even worse, I know. The cheerleader in the squad. Firo, this is... To be fair, I think I would have preferred the triple ground now. Cool. This is turning into a... It would be, oh, cool, another cheerleader. So we got 4 usable Pokemon, is what I'm looking at. Dude. Why do you have... Oh my god. Alright, cool. So, Let's try. Yep, useless. They all are. I know. Can't believe it. Alright, so... just eradicate Drowsy. I can't believe I'm using Drowsy. And you know what? Fuck. For sure, I'll bring in Furo, cause. Oh shoot! Let me take away the box. My bad, guys. I just wanted us. I just wanted everyone to know about our last cheerleader, Paris. All right.
They go into battle poses.
That is true. I could generate the next team. But I like doing it one by one. It's a weird thing, but like just progressively just see what the team is. Also, I would have to adjust the whole thing of like showing an entire team all at once. Because I have it set up in a way where it's just the singular Pokemon at that moment. So maybe next time I'll do that when I do Pokemon Stadium 2 eventually. But for now, I'm gonna stick to one by one. But again, you never know. Also, maybe this team, as bad as it looks, somehow pulls a win off. You'd be surprised, actually. But then again, Gen 2 is even worse. So I might do that where I can display a whole team for Stadium 2. Just in case, because I know Stadium 2 is worse, just for the sheer fact you have like the Team Rocket, I think, at some point, and they're just terrible with all their gimmicks.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
Easy, I switch out, get rid of the toxic damage of sorts, just switch to normal poison. Ow, fear. Yep.
What's this? The special stat is down.
Well, based on that, I'm assuming Venonat's special is nothing to sing home about either, so.
They strike fighting poses.
What the fuck is going on here? Are we fighting the juggler?
Oh, it's Weezing.
God, you look so interestingly colored. Zingui. So no Ditto, thank God. So Weezing, Venonat, and Grimer.
What'll it do?
And of course I missed. And of course I have Thunderbolt.
There's the attack. Perfect game. Oh, is it down and out?
Yes, it is.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Why not?
Now. Oh, it's Drowsy. How will the type difference affect that?
Let's see. I won't be going first, of course. But I will. I still got Eradicate in the background in quotes. So I'd rather lose Drowsy than Eradicate, honestly. If you ask me. I'd rather lose Furo in hindsight. But then again, I'm literally on the last Pokemon.
Oh, it's poison. Will it be
Thanks.
okay?
Oh, it's poison.
Other trainer also changes
Well,
Pokemon.
I'm not gonna dig, but I'm gonna Hyper Fang, and it's gonna miss 3 times, and we're gonna lose. And it's gonna switch, that's why. No, Eradicate won't make a difference, but if it had Guts, it'd make a huge difference. But abilities don't exist, so.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
If I can hit my Hyper Fangs, it will
Hyper
basically mean we won. Alright.
There, it's a hit. Oh, it's
And since I KO'd this turn, I don't get poison damage.
both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
Can't believe Eradicate is the difference.
We're down to the last Pokemon. There's just one Pokemon aside now.
No, just dig for accuracy.
The
I
battle
don't.
is coming right down to the wire. It's Pharaoh
Yeah,
and
believe in the
Rat.
rat. That's what I gotta do. Eradicate, ironically, can be
It made itself more evasive.
very good.
What
I
a
can't believe you have
furious
minimize.
battle.
Who are you?
How's that?
Thank God.
Ground zero.
Alright. Alright, calm down there, announcer. Ground zero, that's not comfortable to say.
And
Gonna get me
there
canceled.
goes the battle.
Motherfucker. Alright, somehow we won with this botch team. It's a biker, not the juggler, alright. If you don't know the juggler... Well, the thing is, Hyperfang, at least in my test run, missed like 3 times in a row before I even landed, so... I did it more for accuracy at this point. Alright. This botch team. You know, since this is a Hail Mary team, Chansey, we'll do Eradicate, and then we'll do Fearow, honestly, at this point. This is a Hail Mary team. If for some reason I seem like I stopped for a moment, because I'm waiting for the chat to catch up with, or at least the stream to catch up with what I've done. I'm so dead, in theory. Well, no, I'm dead. There's nothing I can switch to. I could reflect an Ice Beam, but I don't think it's gonna matter, because I'm not gonna live 2 hits. I have a lot of HP though. I'm gonna Ice Beam, fuck it. Yeah, I figured.
Hit the weak spot.
Yep, and it's gonna crit anyway, so I'm gonna get doesn't matter. Alright.
What will the trainer do now? Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. What a furious battle.
Well, Chansey's dead, so it doesn't matter.
What now?
Well, if these are Okos, then Chansey would have lived the first one then. If you think about it. Because not all these Pokemon are all EV to, or not EV, they're DV technically. I think that's what's technically called. To the point of like death, but
Combatants face each other. Oh,
I know they're all built for crit, but
it has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that?
you know, we're gonna fucking Bubble Beam. I got no aim vices for this. We're not gonna live for a long time, so
Bumblebee.
we're not living long, so might as well.
Oh, it's
Stats are
down.
random.
The next Pokemon is being pressed.
Oh, Lord King.
Kingler.
Can't do anything to this fucking unit
This
of
is a fight between two
Crab
different
Hammer.
types of Pokemon.
I assume Toxic. Or
They strike fighting poses.
oh well. It's again. No, we're not gonna win.
A decent hit.
Yeah, we're not gonna win, so it doesn't matter. Kind of a little defeated on these choices we've had.
There's the attack. Powerful
Yep.
strike.
Oh no, Eradicate, no.
The intense battle
I would use
continues.
Bubble Beam, but I'm not special in a way. Like, its special side for Eradicate is terrible. It's all about the speed and attack for the most part.
What's this?
Because special would benefit since Kingler is physically defensive, and its special kind of sucks.
It
Oh,
can't make a
shit.
move.
Fucking
Round
Hyper Frank has a
one
chance of
is
flinching.
proceeding an
I didn't
eight.
know that. I might actually potentially win.
What'll it do?
I'm not gonna forfeit. There's no fun. If I had like Caterpies or something like that, then
Go
sure.
down.
But if I forfeit, I would have never known that I would have won
Pokemon
against Kingler.
left in reserve. Oh, it's Weepinbell.
Like you see, like we're gonna win.
The remaining
And
Pokemon.
at least the theory of it is we're gonna win.
The 10th battle continues.
I'm not gonna forfeit. Not my cup of tea.
Vigorous attack.
Unlike
Major damage.
a lot of people, I don't like to forfeit. Unless like it's a straight up loss and I
Razor
so
leaf
1 against
burn.
2 fight or something like that,
And
then
the
yeah.
weak spot.
But
Oh,
it's not like I'm dealing with having a Caterpie and a Kakuna and stuff, or Bulbasaur,
both
Charmander.
combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
They're not the greatest of Pokemons, but they're decent. Or at least decent for their times. Even though they're not
There's just
amazing
one
by any
Pokemon
means.
aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire. It flew up into the sky.
Besides,
What
where's the
now?
fun in forfeiting if you can't see the outcome of the battle? Unless the outcome's
It.
true and blue at that point,
What
but
a furious battle.
oh well. We somehow pulled off a win? Question mark.
Here comes
Alright, there we
aerial
go.
attack. Super
Pulled off a win.
effective.
I would say the flinch on Kingler mattered.
It's
Because
down.
without that flinch,
And there goes the
Fiero wins.
battle.
what the fuck? It's detailed feet. Didn't even notice that. There you go. There we go. And now we fight the juggler. I don't know why I thought we fight him earlier. Alright, so this is I'm gonna start off with Eradicate. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in Chansey, but I'm gonna save Chansey in case Slowbro comes in later. That's my only concern. And then I'll bring in Fiero. No, I could technically bring in Drowsy and take some more special moves, but I'd rather be faster and be able to hit.
It's the gym's third opponent.
Oh, they have
The
Mimic,
gym
okay,
leader
well.
is waiting right after this.
Oh, they mimic my focus energy, be hilarious. Just food for thought.
Vigorous attack. A savage hit.
But luckily, psychic Pokemon for the most part don't have a great physical defense, so taking advantage of that. Especially since psychic has no weakness.
Hyper Fang.
Unless I miss, and of course.
What now? A decent hit. The intense battle continues. They go into battle poses. There it goes.
There we go.
Severe hit.
That's it. Mime is gone. Oh, never mind. I did not even look up for a second. I looked away for her.
There, it's a hit.
Alright, Mr. Mime. We have
Neither
an
one
issue with
is
you.
conceding an inch.
I'm gonna Bubble Beam. Enjoy some bubbles coming out of a rat's mouth.
Bumblebee. Yeah, it's a
And a
hit.
crit, of course it did. When I didn't need it to crit.
Is it down and out?
And bye, Mr. Mime. One of the few
What
gendered
will the
Pokemon in
next
this game,
Pokemon
technically in
be?
quotes. Or in this generation, not in this game, specifically.
Oh, it's slow.
That's who I was waiting for.
It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that?
Disinformed Oompa Loompa. That, I would, that's interesting. But then again, Mr. Mime is based off of like an actual mime. And then, obviously have the Galarian version, which tap dances instead. Oh, what move are you mimicking? Ice Beam?
The opponent.
If you had Scald, you'd be
Will
perfect.
this Pokemon
And
slot
Amnesia.
change the flow of battle? Now,
Alright, Chansey, I need you to do what you came here for. Hit your thunders.
super effective.
God, Chansey, you're so beautiful right now.
What will it do?
And to think that that thing behind Slowbro's tail, well, biting this tail of Slowbro is a Shelder.
This
That we're
matchup
never gonna
has
get an
become
evolution for because
one-sided.
Shelder never really ever evolves into that.
Combatants face each other. What now?
And of course I
Oh, the
missed.
attack missed.
Bubble Beam. No.
What's next?
Oh, I do like Slowbro, and he gets even better with Regenerator and shit later.
One still raring to
But
go,
he does
but
lose
the
the whole
opponent
I'm
appears beat.
especially defensive because of special
We go
split.
into battle poses.
But it does get Calm Mind,
What's
so
this?
I did get a Mecha,
A
which
big
negated
hit.
crits. It's an interesting Pokemon.
What will it do? Oops, that's a miss. The intense battle continues. And are issued.
It'd be nice if I hit a
What
Thunder.
now?
Just gonna put my hands in the air and pray for Thunder.
What's next?
Alright, there we go. And it wasn't even a crit. Thank God.
Oh! Is it down
It didn't need the
now?
crit, but
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
there is. Chansey's a unit.
Oh, it's Drowsy.
Oh, cool. The accordion nose.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become
No,
one-sided.
just spam Ice Beam. Because the accordion, we can weaken the accordion nose.
It's mimicking the opponent.
It mimicked Thunder. I hope you can hit hard with Thunder, because it's inaccurate as hell. Or at least it's, I believe, 70% accurate.
Yeah, it's a hit.
But then again, Drowsy has more special than
furious
physical.
battle.
But whatever. It's not like it's gonna hit me any harder with
Strike fighting poses.
you
It
shitter.
created a substitute.
You shitter. How could you do this?
What will it do? The substitute
Alright, it doesn't matter if it's
disappears.
gonna break.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
I can't believe we're gonna make it this far with this team.
Combatants face each other.
Or we've made it this far with this team.
It created a substitute. What now? The substitute was used up.
And now it can't sub anymore,
Flying in
I
this
think.
battle. Now,
But it doesn't matter. Just gonna try to use Thunder.
what's next?
And it
Oh,
missed.
the
I told you.
attack
Gotta have the will of the gods.
missed. What's this?
Oh yeah, I know what it's called. I know it's actually called for Drowsy.
Oh!
I'm just trying to be a little bit cleaner with that. I'm like, I know it's something else. I'm just calling it an accordion.
And there goes the battle.
I don't need to be like, oh, it has this nose. I'm like, well, maybe in the future. It has a very phallic nose, I know. And the evolution's no better. I'm not a fan of Drowsy either, but it exists. The evolution, is, lore-wise, is worse, but it exists. So, I'm thinking Raticate just for fast offense. Thinking Drowsy, in quotes. And, bringing Chansey, why not? The worst that could happen to me is probably they bring in Nidorino and Nidorino. This is my squad.
The next battle is versus
Alright, Raticate,
Koga,
take us to
the
victory,
fuchsia
or at least
cheerleader
pave
and
the way
master
to
of
victory.
Poison Pokemon. Can the challenger do anything about
Oh
the
my
effects
God.
of poison?
The one I was afraid of. I say that because I actually use the Muck,
Now,
and Muck's not the worst Pokemon. He's not the greatest, but he's not the worst, and he learns a lot of interesting moves. Luckily, Poison, there's not that many
what will
good
the
moves,
trainer do now?
so
Oh, the attack missed!
way ahead of you.
They're both being cautious here. Dig this! Super effective! What now?
And luckily, Poison, the only
Fair hit!
good Poison type move is Sludge. Until later generations, or I think it's literally next gen, it gets Sludge Bomb. So,
They strike fighting poses.
so,
It's burrowed underground again.
and then later gets Poison Jab, and then gets all these other Poison moves, and then Gunk Shot,
What's next? Miss the target.
and becomes more specially defensive,
Neither
oddly
one
enough.
is conceding an inch.
While Weezing becomes more of the physical defensive. Oh, just crit, I know.
How's that? Smack the weak spot.
I'm not gonna crit, apparently. I just crit forehead.
What's this? It's been poisoned.
I lived.
Both combatants are exhausted.
You know, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna blow some bubbles in your face.
Bumblebee.
Here we go. That's it. We got rid of one of the biggest threats, at least in my opinion.
Oh, is it down and out?
A fully evolved Pokemon. At least in Gen 1, those are bigger threats. Also, no poison damage. The rat who lived. Yeah, for now, he's gonna die right now. And I would, no, actually Hyper Fang's the best option. Because if I dig, I technically die underground.
What'll it do?
So, makes no
A decent
sense.
hit.
That's a decent hit. I would have lived, okay. Oh, Double Edge. How shocking.
Double edge.
Oh no. Ah, cough, cough.
Oh, it's down.
Oh yeah, I know. I know Sludge Bomb's
Pokemon
is not a
coming
good
out.
one, but it's better than Sludge. I'll tell you that. Fuck a chance. Fuck, what do I use? Oh yeah, and Steel types I know are immune to poison. You know, we'll use Chansey, because I know poison is a physical move. Or poison's physical in this generation.
The Pokemon are
Unless your name is
entirely
Salazzle,
different types.
poison types are pretty much are gonna steel types will roll over poisons any day. And of course, sleep powder.
Sleep powder. Oh no,
Yep.
it fell asleep.
Might be the end of my run. Oh no,
It's fast asleep.
Chansey, you
Falling asleep is going to make this a
pink ball
one-sided
of
fight.
happiness! I need you to wake up.
What now? It's a light hit. It still won't awaken.
Chansey, I'm gonna slap you with your multiple tendril on your head. I need you to wake up.
They go into battle poses.
Mega Drain's not gonna do anything, but like
What's next? A minor hit.
a minor hit.
It woke up.
Now the downside is I need sleep powder
Furious
to miss.
battle. They strike fighting poses.
Yeah, the elemental punches became physical in
It
4th
fell
gen.
asleep again.
In 4th gen, they fixed the whole typing issue with special and
Fast
physical.
asleep.
So back then in
How
Gen
will
1,
this
2, and
news
3,
affect the
Alakazam, since he can learn all the elemental punches,
commands
had
are
coverage
issued.
for days. And then Gen 4, they took it away. And
What'll it do?
Hitmonchan benefited more from that at that
There's
point.
a little damage.
So
Oh, it still can't move.
this is a
Neither
catastrophe.
one is conceding an inch.
First of all, they're not doing much to me, but I need to wake up and
Now,
miss. Or at least I need them to miss, not me.
what
That would
now?
suck if I missed.
A light hit.
What I wouldn't do for a Thunder Wave right now.
It woke up.
This is Gen 1's mistake.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
I would switch, but Drowsy's no faster.
What's that?
Oh my god, I actually needed that. Thank god.
What's this?
There we go.
What's the
Oh, and a crit. That works.
There's a big
A freeze
difference
would have been
in
nicer though.
XP. They go
But
into battle
I have nothing.
mode.
Oh,
What'll it do? Good hit.
cool question. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna bitch and complain. It's gonna die. Let Drowsy sleep? No.
What now?
I need that accordion nose to sniff out
It's
gold.
finally taken down. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve.
Is it by any chance Weezin?
Oh, it's Nidorina.
Oh no.
The remaining Pokemon stock is
Nidorina, I believe, is
The
still
tense battle continues.
I'm gonna set up Reflect. As dumb as that sounds,
Strike fighting poses.
because of that.
Double kick.
Ah. Owie, my bones.
Bang.
Oh my god. Nice. Oh. I don't know,
It's more resistant
again,
to
I don't remember that much of Gen 1, so I didn't know that only one Pokemon could sleep.
furious battle.
I'll be honest. But then again, Drowsy's gonna be my saving grace right now, anyways.
Ice Beam. Yeah, it's a hit.
These turns may have seemed
Has
nonsensical.
decided the outcome. Both
Why did he make it sound like I was
are down
losing,
to
or
the
that I
last
lost?
Pokemon.
Announcer, please, don't scare the shit out of me. I thought I lost for a
it's
second.
Drowsy.
Then again, this will be the last gym we do,
There's just one
because I just
Pokemon
noticed the time,
aside
how
now.
much time it's
The
been.
battle is coming right down to the wire.
And then obviously we can pick this back up tomorrow
What's next?
in a way, or maybe another time.
A decent hit.
Yep. Now physicals won't do that much. I have a good, decent special.
A
Unless I get
psychic
critted,
blast.
I am good.
Super effective. The intense
We all hate
battle
Drowsy, but you know what? Drowsy's gonna win us this fight. And you know what they say? You forfeit, and I did not, and somehow we pulled it off. Can't believe it. Can't believe we pulled off a win with this. We pulled off a win with a team that had no synergy.
That one hurt.
We spent about like 3 hours. Not long. I don't do long streams, I'll be honest, or long videos, because this eventually will go on YouTube for anyone watching on YouTube. But we're gonna continue this later again. I think it's a nice halfway point, because well, it's not really a halfway point, because halfway would be Erica, but let's just say it would be in theory a halfway point. But yeah, we're gonna end it off here. I hope everyone has enjoyed so far the time watching this. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed so far, and I'll see you next time.